Oh, and we are live. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties. For some reason, one of my screens froze up. Anyway, start this over. Happens to the best of us. Not a good day for North America in King of the Table 4. I don't know about you guys. I was really hoping Devin would have done better, but deep down, I knew that Levon would be too much. And he proved it by winning 6-0. So, that sucks. But he went out there, he tried his best. It is what it is. And, Barbosa losing 4-0 to Irakli. Kurdecha beats Corey West 3-0. Just not a good day for North America. And, not saying that the skill level was off or anything like that. But, if you're going to go over there, you got to be ready to kick some ass, I guess, But those guys obviously train hard. I mean, I'm not taking away from the North Americans, because I know guys here train hard. But it was fun watching those matches, I don't know about you guys, but seeing Devin hand over the hammer, that was awesome. I thought that was really cool. The sportsmanship is always the fun part. Pulseo TV says, Barbosa was very uncomfortable in the setups. Yeah, it did look like that, absolutely. I did not think he liked any of those setups. Which, that can happen. What are you going to do? But, that was fun to watch. Any arm wrestling is fun to watch if you like arm wrestling anyway. So, good times. Now, someone asked, what did Travis say? Well, Travis was at Keystones last weekend, and he's reffing, and he's being Travis and just kind of being a dickhead on the table. And he, as a ref, you would think you would try to de-escalate a situation, but no, not Travis. Travis did not de-escalate the situation. He started calling a competitor all sorts of slurs and names, and it almost turned into a fight. It was awful. But, it's one of those things where I personally felt like, man, there's like kids around. You're yelling this stuff out. You know what I mean? I mean, that's pretty much all it was. But it was like very distasteful to just go on a rampage like that. There were a lot of people there that were offended by that. What are you gonna do? But yeah, we have a video clip of it we can show after. I'm sure. He did it on like 6 different live feeds, but I thought that was uncalled for, to be honest. Fighter Frank's here. Pulseo TV, X Monster from North America. Yeah, it was an awesome day of arm wrestling. Fun to watch. But, all the turnouts, I got to say, man, it was pretty much how I thought it would be. Levon's just too strong. When you're at that top level, someone having that much more strength than you. You know what I mean? Oh, Jennifer in the house. Fighter Frank. Buddy Hale. What's up, guys? This will be fun. Did any of you guys have predictions that, like, did your predictions come true? Were they wrong? Were you way off? How'd that go for you guys? Buddy Hale says, wasn't what we wanted, but we still have his back. He still has his back. That's right. It was a good match. I mean, I thought it was fun. I mean, I kind of had a feeling Devin was going to get dominated just because of Levon's strength, but it was still fun to watch. Oh, Chuck Bardo, I have no sound. Let me resend you the link. I had to restart it. But let me get Chuck on here. If anybody else wants to come on, let me know. Jennifer is up at Ryan Ross's birthday party, and they have the professor there. Holy moly. Are you guys holding him hostage? What's going on up there? X Monster says he only had the Barbosa match wrong. How did you have it? And how off were you? Did you think, did you have a score in mind? There you go, Chuck. I sent it to you. We'll get Chuck Bardo on here and let him weigh in on this also. And there's fireworks going on in the background. Oh, do you think they're celebrating Levon's win? Is this a holiday weekend? I have no idea. Could be. Here we go. Here's Chuck. Yeah, I don't know why I'm rocking the Cobra Kai hat, Cobra Kai shirt. Well, I do actually. It was my wife's birthday today, and she had a birthday party, and it was an 80s themed surprise party, so everybody wore things from the 80s. Oh, Chuck Bardo's here.
What up, what up, what up?
What up, man?
What's going on?
Just recapping King of the Table.
Oh, yeah.
Talking a little bit about Travis's outburst at Keystones.
Yeah. Not a whole lot to say about that.
I mean, as a ref, though, wouldn't you think he would, should have tried to de-escalate the situation?
Well, yeah.
I mean, I know it's Travis. Let's not mix that up.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just like bring right out the elephant in the room there.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but there's only one person who, in their own mind, could beat Levon, and that's probably Barry Bourne.
And Travis.
Travis is probably sitting at home going, I could have done better.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And then yelling out racial slurs and homophobic slurs at the TV. No, I really didn't think that I didn't think it was that cool of him to do that at Keystones with kids around and stuff,
No, absolutely not. Absolutely.
Like, that was just uncalled for, and it could have provoked a fight because, let's be honest, Zach Lee is not one to back down from a situation like that.
Exactly.
He's lucky that Zach decided to have a cooler head, which I was kind of disappointed that Zach, for once, had a cooler head.
And I'll tell you,
Travis was involved.
And I think Zach having the cooler head was kind of like probably out of the respect for Paul Lynn and James Reed because it was their event.
Yeah.
That's where how I see it.
Yeah. And, I mean, someone should have told Travis, like, dude, beat it. You're not welcome here ever again. Because James and Paul don't go to his events and act like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Ridiculous. But what do you expect? I mean, it's Travis. Like he's a dick. I mean, aside from this one thing, he's a dickhead most times anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He got mad at me for making him seem like the bad guy, and I'm like, dude, you want to be the bad guy. You tell everyone you're the bad guy. Me calling you the bad guy does not make you the bad guy. You want to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
You know? Actually, someone said Ryan's rocking the Uncle John sunglasses. I lost my prescription glasses, and these are prescription sunglasses. So this is the only way I can see right now. I'm not just super cool wearing my sunglasses at night. You know what I mean? Yeah, where's Carolyn Looms, dude? Someone go track her down and get her here.
But I'm just like, I'm glad the event went well, because I hope people don't remember it for that.
No, I mean, yeah, right, exactly. But that's another thing. Like, Travis should have thought, like, dude, before I go and spout off like that, like, I'm ruining someone's tournament. Like, I'm going to affect their tournament. There were a few people that heard that and they were like, I'm not coming to this again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, there were some arm wrestlers there that are gay that took offense to that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And now they were like, that's not cool, man. But, no, it was a good day, though. Thank God it wasn't as hot as last year.
Yeah.
That was
over 500 entries.
Yeah, a little bit of wind, but we could do, I mean, what's 5 or 6 broken tents? Who cares?
Yeah.
A lot of broken tents there. Maybe there was more than 5 or 6, probably like 10.
Yeah, the pile by the dumpster looked pretty big.
Oh, dude, at night there were broken ones all over the field.
Yeah. Oh, God.
But it was a good time, man. It's good to see everybody.
Yeah.
Good to side pull a little bit, even though I was not doing very well.
Well, that's why you're the worst arm wrestler in the world.
That's right. As we speak, I have a broken rib and some internal bleeding, actually. Yeah. So
I don't even want to ask.
Yeah, really don't even ask. It's not worth asking. It's not worth asking.
You're wearing like a Cobra Kai shirt, so it can't be good.
It's not good. I got a CAT scan, and they were like, "You have a severely fractured rib," and they were like, "You have some internal bleeding, and we don't know where it's coming from." I'm like, "Well, that makes me feel good." And then they just send me on my way, and they're like, "By the way, you can't take any painkillers for 48 hours." Lovely.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. But
what
were you talking about before I came in there? Was that King of the Table?
Yeah, King of the Table. I mean, I think most people knew that it was the Devin Levon match was going to go that way.
Yeah, I was really shocked
we're
by
all pulling for Devin to win, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, what are you going to do, man? He's just too strong.
I was shocked by the Marcio match. Rockley does have a really good quick, and he's got a fast top roll, and it's like almost like a defensive top roll.
Yeah.
I thought Marcio had enough hand, and I thought he was going to be able to contain him, but
yeah,
And then the injury.
He might learn from that next time. It'll be different. You know?
Oh yeah. Then the injury. I'm not sure what the injury was there, but
no, but he was smart to stop to you don't want to injure yourself further.
Yeah, absolutely. Because for the most part, most of us got to go to work tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Corey West, what about that match?
Yeah.
It took like half an hour just to get through round one.
Oh my God.
It was, but
I was at my wife's birthday party and I'm watching it at the same time and I'm like, come on. God damn it. They're taking too long for these setups.
But I mean, I think Corey had a good showing. I really do.
Yeah.
Krejci's, he's a member. He's not part of the top 8 for nothing, you know. But and that's a big change too, going from like Corey West pulling somebody in the United States to flying over there and all that stuff, losing his luggage, trying to find clothes.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Levon looked like a monster. Like he looked like he just started walking upright yesterday.
And he was smaller than Corey West.
Yeah. He looked like Cro-Magnon man. Like, you know, maybe a week ago his knuckles were dragging on the floor. And now he's standing upright and just arm wrestling.
But you know, and a lot of the other thing is I talked to guys like Paul Lynn and stuff like that have been over there. Talked to Todd Hutchins.
Yeah.
That Georgian team, they're such a cohesive team right there.
Yeah.
You've seen the whole time. Even when Aracli was up on his match, Levon was sitting right there in their corner and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're like legit teams there.
Yeah.
You know, like the way they train, everything here, it's questionable. You know, I mean, you've been to team practices I've been to. It's not like they got a game plan.
Right.
You're just practicing, you know? It's not like, I mean, some teams do it. I know Jody Williams, and when he has practice, like they have something they're specifically working on together as a team, and I think that's great. Yeah. I think more teams should do that. But for the most part, most practices I've been to, it's just kind of a free-for-all. You just pull different hands, play around. You got the guys that slam people that people avoid. You got the guys that will work with you.
Yeah. This Marcus Thompson in the chat there said Corey looks strong, just needs to learn. But he's still young. Corey's still young.
Yeah, he's got time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know he's being thrown to the wolves just because he's a big, strong, massive dude. But you know what? He'll catch up.
Oh yeah. He's got a lot to learn, but no doubt.
Yeah. Plus, who knows what those guys are pumping into themselves over there? They're like fucking Captain America, you know, like fucking some sort of blue glowing fucking. Who knows?
And you got to figure with Aracli, he's only 24 years old. That kid.
Yeah.
He's like
monster.
Not even half of Marcio's age. Marcio was 49.
Yeah. Yeah, can you imagine him in another, even 5 years, 2 years, whatever?
Yeah.
It's going to be a killer. He already is a killer.
And then like the Devin Levon match, we were hoping for Devin. I was hoping to get one win. You know, but
he didn't even slow him down, dude. I mean, I was hoping though that in the later rounds, you know, Devin's got that stamina. I thought maybe in the later rounds he'd slow him down, but no.
Yeah, but like, Levon was breathing heavy, but it didn't look like Devin's was holding up like he usually does.
No.
You know, I mean, he's carrying a lot more weight and stuff like that.
I'm sure he was
that affect the endurance,
strength, and
but like watching Levon's last video, his training videos and his lifts and stuff like that.
Yeah,
too strong.
Beast.
And even Devin said like he just wasn't stronger. He was just a better arm wrestler. He said he made good adjustments and stuff, you know,
which is great to hear. Like, it's better to hear that than just to hear that he's just a big, dumb, strong guy.
Yeah.
With no technique, and he's just that much stronger. So that was nice to hear Devin say that he was very technical also.
Right. What's going on, Dan?
What's up, gentlemen? I'll be right there in 1 second.
You better.
But they're all calling it the greatest match in the world and stuff like that.
I wouldn't say that.
Not want to look that bad.
Pretty one-sided match.
Yeah.
Leading up to it, leading up to it, maybe it was, the most exciting match that people were looking forward to see. But, I mean, now that that's over, there is no one that I can think of.
Well, that's even what, even Devin said that in the interview.
Yeah.
It's like, they're like, who's next?
Nothing. No one.
No, nobody.
Because who could dominate Devin like that? No one.
Not a soul.
The last person to do that, even close to that, was when he pulled Splinkoff left-handed.
Maybe Damon Ransom.
Damon Ransom, definitely.
I mean,
but
I'm sure if you ask him, he
hang on, no. You know who you're not giving credit to? Barry Bourne.
I already brought that up, dude.
Yeah, we already brought that up.
Barry Bourne, in his own mind, probably thinks that he would beat him. Same with Travis. Travis would probably say something like, if I was trained up and I trained up for this and the money was right, I would beat him. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You almost got your ass kicked by Zach Lee.
Zach Lee. That happened, man. That was pretty intense.
Last night, Zach Lee was on John Livia's podcast, Silliness and Seriousness, talking about the Travis thing. So, you guys should check that out too. Hear Zach Lee's side of the story.
Yeah, I watched the video. I went back and watched some of the matches on the live stream and stuff. I'll tell you what, that's what I like the most. Minus the audio, the live stream is really good.
Dan, you got a fan in the chat. Josh Berger said, there he is, the Nightmare. So you have a big fan in the chat?
I think the keystone, the real story was Paul Talbott.
Paul Talbott is a beast, dude.
Oh my God. He come in, didn't make a weight cut to pull the 80, 85s or 87s. Pulls up 2 classes.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He is a beast to behold. Watching him operate at the table is like watching a master surgeon.
Dude, in all his matches the last couple weeks, he was fucking dominating. I mean, you saw what Robbie Russell did at Winter Blast, and then fucking Paul Talbot goes right through Robbie Russell.
Yeah.
Like, holy Christ.
I don't know that you find Paul Talbot a match below 190.
No.
I don't think you find him a match.
I want to see him. I know it might be a weight discrepancy, but I actually want to kind of see him versus Zaza.
He beat Zaza last year at Keystones.
Oh,
Top Dog. It's called Serious and Silliness on YouTube.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, Paul Talbot beat Zaza last year at Keystone.
Okay.
In the finals.
Okay. Power to him, then. I didn't know that. Good, bravo. Good on him.
Yeah. He came up to me, actually. I didn't even know that he, would think to ask me this, but Talbot came up to me and he's like, hey, I hear you guys sometimes find people matches. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, see what you can do. Let me know.
I think
okay.
I think to find him a match, I think you're going to need to go as far as
well, he gave
Dan
me
Moser.
Names.
Dan Moser.
Dan Moser. Dude, I was thinking the same exact one.
He wants to pull Dallas Langston, which I don't know why. I think he would probably win that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think so, too. But
I talked to Dallas about it, and he gave me his, what he needs to come here to do it. So I don't know. That's something we could probably work out. But once Paul Lynn posted the thing about finding him a match, he's probably going to have all the matches he wants now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
bring him out to East versus West.
But, who knows? Maybe in a future one of our events, we could find him a match.
I mean, another match that would be interesting is Brent Rikers would be maybe a good match.
I know he's not. Everyone keeps suggesting Merlot. He's not going to pull Merlot. He's still irritated with him.
like Jason and everything like that, but I think and Paul's just decided to look right past him, and he's pulling up a lot of. I mean, he's pulling Pavlo, down at the that monster Michael Todd event.
That's going to be fun to watch.
Yes,
that's gonna be a good match.
Real fun to watch.
I seen Pavlo pull out of Michigan State. So I think he pulled 6 classes or something like that.
Oh, there's crazy. Would he pull Tullier? That'd be
What's that?
Too.
Who Talbot and Tullier? That'd be a good, that'd probably be a good match.
Yeah, because didn't Tullier he beat Langston? Didn't he? I think.
I don't know. Yes, he did. They had that.
Didn't they have that match like somewhere, and he actually beat?
Yeah, didn't Bob Brown have a tournament out there? It was outside or something.
Yeah, it was outside. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
And he pulled. Yeah.
What about Paul Talbot versus what's his name? Bishop?
It's already been done.
That's happened many times already.
Right.
When they were both pulling, what they pull? 65s, I think it was back in WAL.
That was a long ass time ago. It's a more current one.
Yeah, but it was always back and forth right-handed, but left-handed Talbot.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Yeah,
strong.
I remember seeing that left-handed. Yeah.
I'm surprised the Nightmare's not throwing himself into the hat.
I'm not on his left anywhere near. I know. Listen, when it comes to being humble, Paul Talbot, I'm afraid of him. I'm not gonna lie. I'm afraid of him. He gives me fucking nightmares.
When he came up to me to talk to me, I was like, "Oh fuck! What did I talk shit?"
Did I
make fun of him? What's
anywhere
going
on
on
his level
here?
yet. 5 years from now, that could be something else. I want to give myself that birth of room in 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But hey, I was just happy that he asked. I was just happy that he knew of 98% and asked if we'd find him a match or something someday.
Yeah,
that was kind of cool.
I mean, cool. like I got a lot of respect for him when he came out and did that post and said, I've got $500. I'll meet you halfway between your place and mine. I'll pull anybody. I don't care.
Yeah.
Good.
Hey, Nightmare, do you have a chain you can break? Frank's asking. Can you break that off your own neck?
Nah.
We have to get you.
I can't piss off the gods. Sorry.
What we have to do is get you a basket of like cheapo necklaces, and you just every now and then you break one off.
Just randomly.
Just mid talk, break it off, throw it, and just.
Did I miss something here or what?
Yeah, he ripped a necklace off.
One of my teammates comes over.
One of his teammates was wearing a gold necklace, and Dan grabbed it and just hit like he was arm wrestling and ripped it right off his neck.
Oh gosh!
On the live feed.
Is that what this?
A little more
fighter...
context. Hang on, Ryan. A little more context. You made me sound like an absolute monster right there. Come on now. So we're on this podcast, right? Live, and these motherfuckers are egging me on because this guy Ron, aka George, who was on fucking Burgoyne's Beer with Bad Company channel. Apparently he ripped his chain because Evan and a couple other people in the chat encouraged him to do so, and he became the chain breaker. And they were egging him on the channel the other night, trying to get him to break his chain. He wouldn't do it. So they said me to do it. And I was very, very much on the drunk side. Not too far off from where I am now.
Yeah.
But I was very much impressionable, and they said, do it. So I succumbed to the peer pressure, and I went ahead and ripped that chain off. I fixed it right after the fact and gave it right back to him. And now apparently I'm notorious for breaking some man's chain.
Top Dog 99 wants to know when the next 98 tournament is, and is the league still happening? I don't know when the next tournament is, but we have a big practice coming up on August 27th. in Easton, Pennsylvania. And the only reason we didn't launch the league this year was there are so many tournaments this year and things popping up that we didn't want to step on anyone's toes up here in the Northeast. But we're gonna spread out a little and do tournaments a little further out and stuff next year, and we're gonna do Winter Blast again. So Winter Blast will probably be our next big tournament. We may have some smaller ones at some point, but Winter Blast is always going to be our big one. So we're going to stick with that, and then launching the league is we're basically just going to start keeping track of like everybody that pulls in our tournament, and just have our own little rankings in our tournament separate. I think people would like to come just to get on that list, within our own little 98% tournaments. Because a lot of people try to make it like every tournament in the area, all those count and stuff, but it'd be fun to just do it in our 98 ones. And I think that's a good way to get people to come out to your tournament, because they can get on that list by showing up and see how they do against the other people that are on that ranking. And then what else do we got here?
I see that Stuart Haight says Toulier beat Paul last year. I didn't see that match, but it's good possibility.
Oh, Top Dog wants a super match with Dan Schwartz.
Who's Top Dog?
Top Dog 99.
Is Sonic?
Is that who it is?
Yeah, that's who he says it is.
Sonic?
Sonic, yeah.
Oh, it is Sonic. I see it, Ryan. It's me, Sonic. Cool, dude. Yeah. I'm sure, dude, you know what? That's not a bad super match right there.
Do it.
Let's do it. Well, we're having that big practice in August. Oh, yeah, you can't go to that.
I'm going to be at the New York State Championship, so I'm not going to, just 1 week after that.
Yeah.
You're going to be where?
The New York State Championship.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. That's when that is? Oh, my God.
September 4th.
So weekend, what, before or after?
Right after.
Right after, yeah.
Oh, the weekend after? What? Oh, the tournament's the weekend after.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan, you offered the challenge first to Sonic?
Yeah, I told him, listen, I'd be happy to challenge him at the next Winter Blast event. As long as it works in the cards, I'm all for it.
Yo, Ryan, you need to see about changing the date of that practice.
Why? Fuck it.
Week before New York State's.
Yeah, but it's not really like it was supposed to be just a small little practice with the guys from Predator. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'll see. Because we already changed it because the other date was close to stuff, and everybody was like, "No, you can't have it then either." That was the only other weekend that made sense where it was a week away from something.
Yeah.
It's just a practice, people don't have to.
If it was 2 weeks before, I would be all for going there.
Yeah.
But because it's 1 week, I can't make it, man.
I get it, buddy. I mean, I can look into changing, but when we were looking, we had no other dates that worked with everything going on.
I get that. I can respect that, man. Listen, it's the fun. The greatest thing about it is that you are hosting it in a very good location where there are going to be some people who may not be able to make it up to New York State, but they can make it to yours because it's a lot closer. It's by like 2 or 3 hours.
And it's it's just a practice. People really want to compete, they'll go to the tournament. We're just gonna have a couple super matches, a couple trophies for the super match winners, and then practice. And we're really scoping the place out because
I got a question. On it super matches or challenge matches?
Challenge.
Okay, because I just want to make sure the verbiage is right there.
I don't care. Everybody fucking cries about the verbiage.
I know.
It's however I fucking feel like saying it at the time.
I get it, man. But listen, I like being respectful to the super matches, the people who earn them, the people who do them, the people who throw them. there is something to be said about that. So I can respect that to a certain degree, and can be cognizant of it to a degree.
Well, if you feel super that day, it's a super match.
There you go. I like that.
Grudge match.
I think that gets all lost in like definition. The
Yeah.
whole thing. Like I've talked to a lot of people and we're like, how do you define a super match? And I think it's just you define a super match by no matter where you have it, and no matter who it is, people are willing to watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you can tell it. Like you could take Paul Lynn and put him anywhere in the country in a match.
Someone's gonna want to watch it. Yeah.
People are gonna show up to watch it.
Yeah.
You know?
Not wrong.
I mean, it's yeah. You know.
Schmo says Travis Bagent is the type of guy to steal one of your trophies. That's fair. You know what? Let's make a new rule.
Back to something else, right?
We need a new rule on this podcast. From now on, no one is to pronounce Travis's last name properly. Everybody has to like Bagent, 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 Bagent. You know, like all of us will just mispronounce his name forever. Anytime he comes up, that's the new 98% rule. And then you got to end it with a "fuck that guy." Boom. We'll do a poll on that rule on the chat.
Yeah. My wife wants to know if you're going to have belts for your league.
Yeah, we will. We'll do something cool. Because I want to have the way I want to do it. I want to have a belt holder in each weight class.
There you go.
And then,
I like that.
and then every time we have a tournament, the second and third place guys can challenge that guy for the belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you could basically start that at say Winter Blast because it's big enough.
Yeah.
Whoever wins each class, you're going to give them a belt.
Yeah. And then they're the belt holder, similar to like the WAL hammer. Like if someone beats you, you got to give up the belt. You don't. That's not for you to keep forever.
Oh, it's not.
We'll still have trophies for the winners, but the belt will go to the first place at the next Winter Blast for each weight class. That way we can start the process. You know.
Yeah.
So that'll be like the champion of that weight class for now.
So here's the question for you then.
Yeah.
Say I choose not to challenge that individual, but I beat them at the next tournament, and nobody challenges them, and they get beaten at the next tournament. Do they lose the belt?
Once we put the belts out there, the only way to win them is in a challenge match.
Okay.
It's not going to be like every time someone wins the tournament.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They're going to be challenge match belts from that point forward. But the first tournament that we decide to disperse them at, it'll all be the first place of each weight class.
Like that.
That way, that's just our way of getting them out there. After that, they got to be earned by challenge matches. And that way, we don't have to fucking sit there going, oh, who are we going to have do challenge matches? It's going to happen organically through people challenging to get the belts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to do them all, but...
And they're going to be good, legitimate matches.
Right, because it'll be all first, second, third place people in their weight class trying to get it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like someone down here ranked like, 5 it can challenge the number one guy. It's going to be like the guys right below him in that weight class trying to get ahead.
Right.
I like the development.
At least that's what we're planning. I don't, we might do some other cool stuff, but right now that's like our basic idea to just get going.
Let's not release too much until it becomes a reality.
Yeah, it's going to happen at the next Winter Blast. So that's a sure. That's probably a sure thing, but
Buddy Hale says new nickname TTT, Travis Trophy Thief.
Travis Trophy Thief. Dude, he got a lot of hate at Winter Blast, dude. I mean, his behavior was fucking nuts.
You mean at Keystone?
Keystones, yeah.
Yeah.
Like what a
I was
dickhead.
sitting right there next to him. My own dad. It was his first experience at any arm wrestling event, and he comes up to me. He goes, "Did I need to show him what the Bronx is all about?" And I'm like, "Dad, don't even get involved."
Dude, I was yelling out, "Get this ref off the stage! Just fuck that guy! This ref sucks!" I kept yelling shit out. I was like, "Man, what a dick!" You know, there's kids around and women pullers and
My son was right there.
you know, gay arm wrestlers. Like, you know, if you're gonna yell stuff out like that, dude, make sure you know, like that's something you do at your own fucking place with your own people. You know, like locker room talk. You don't yell that out at a tournament on 6 live feeds. You know, like have some fucking self-control, dude.
Little decorum goes a long way.
So what? One person says "fuck you," and you go off like that, like dude.
But like, I think like, I think I was reffing like amateur classes or something like that, and I think them guys all had a pretty good time, you know.
Yeah. No, it was definitely a good time.
It was a great time. I enjoyed myself thoroughly.
People keep asking about people are asking about the Zach Lee interview on YouTube. Let me go see if it's up yet. It might not be up yet because he just did Paul Talbot and he did Madison Walker. I don't know how often he releases them. Yeah, no, it's not up yet. The last one is Paul Talbot, and then he had Madison Walker.
Yeah, he does.
Probably
He does a lot of good editing before he puts it out there.
He'll probably release it tomorrow or today. Or
it and subscribe with notifications, and you'll be notified when it goes live.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the best thing to do. Yeah.
If you guys go check out his channel, it's like I said, it's called Serious and Silliness, and he interviews like bodybuilders, arm wrestlers, porn stars, strippers,
gangsters,
all kinds of crazy stuff. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. Check his channel out. That's good. Check his channel out.
I mean, he's even interviewed us. So imagine that.
He's a pretty cool cat.
Yeah.
Definitely interested in helping us out growing the sport.
Oh, for sure. And that, you know, that's why I like this whole 98 theme. Like, I just love it. Just not just because I was involved in it since the beginning, but you know, just giving guys a chance to compete and be treated like athletes. You know, there's no amateur guys out there that have said they've been treated like athletes, or a lot of amateur guys avoided a lot of tournaments because they felt stupid, or you know. And now that we have given them a place to go, it seems like a lot of these guys are training harder, coming out, helping us grow the sport, just because we've given them a place where they feel more at home. You know,
I'm not gonna lie.
If that makes sense.
I can speak to that if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
I created my own YouTube channel, and you know, people were asking me, people who come to my practices regularly, and people in my personal life were asking, when are you going to create a YouTube channel? You got a lot to share, a lot to offer. And I was like, I don't know where I'm going to place this. I'm not sure exactly what my theme is going to be, if you may. And it wasn't because, you know, I just did one thing or the other. It was the whole community effort that really helped encourage me, saying, hey, Dan, you take advantage of a lot of different wellness services. Why don't you do something surrounding that? And I did. And so far, I'm doing pretty well with it. I mean, people are interested. People are engaged. I fucked up on my first live stream. So I'm going to be doing a second dose of that on Tuesday morning. So instead of it being an evening channel thing, it's going to be in the morning. So if you're around at 10 a.m. on Tuesday.
You messed up your podcast?
Yeah.
Dude, trust me, I know how that is. When we did Paul Passmore,
Yeah.
the footage got corrupt somehow. We had to redo the whole fucking interview. I felt
Yeah.
so bad.
I posted a live link that it was a dead link apparently, and then my audio got all kinds of fucked up in the beginning.
Yeah.
So it was like a complete shit show in the first, I'd say, 5 to 6 minutes. But then it actually went pretty well. But then I also forgot that I wasn't utilizing a paid account,
Yeah.
and it cut out within the 35 minutes.
Oh, yeah, it
40
only lets you do 40 minutes or something.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
but thankfully, 98 is donating their allow me to have the full time to have this longer come Tuesday morning. So I'm looking forward to it being a fun and interactive experience. Share my wellness recovery tactics, as well as at some point I'm going to be talking about Roger's experience, Roger Learn's experience with his recovery, and then later on after that, I definitely want to connect with Chuck and talk to him about his recovery experience if he's interested in going live with that.
You should try to have Travis Bagent on.
Travis Bagent is just not somebody who talks too much about recovery.
That's true. Yeah. You got to arm wrestle to need recovery, and Magenta doesn't fucking do it. He doesn't even arm wrestle. He lost to Brandon Elsesser.
Bravissimo Bagenta is just not quite into wrestling as he is about just being a mouth of arm wrestling.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
All he does is flex his mouth. And then, did you see when Zach Lee turned around and started walking towards him, he backed up a little?
Yeah, I saw it. I was right there. Dude, I was literally within feet of that the entire interaction.
Me too. And I was yelling out obscenities at Travis.
I was standing right there, and I was like, oh, this is going to end poorly. Am I going to have to jump in to break this shit up?
So Zach Lee, I'm like, dude, the one time you take the high road, and it has to be with Travis involved. Like, fuck that guy, dude. Go punch him.
But, I applaud Zach for control, because that takes a lot more power. Because, not going to lie, if I was in Zach's shoes, I probably would go off the handle.
Yeah.
To be honest.
And you don't want to take away from his opponent. Like John Hanowski was fucking killing it, dude.
Yo, Hanowski is coming. I pulled with him, in November, and I caught one of his hits, and just watching him, he's on another level. I don't know if I can catch another one of his hits at this point in time. I'd love to give it a shot, though. Maybe that could be another challenge match down the road.
Yeah, I mean, Berger just matched him up at one of the Lethal Arms practices. Lost to him, though.
Brian, are you planning on going to New York State?
I'm going to try to. I got to see what's going on there. I got so much shit going on with our house being fixed after the tree fell on it.
Yeah, it's going to be I believe it's going to be at the New York State Fair again this year.
Oh yeah, it is. That's the one at the fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to go to that one.
It's actually the day right before my my son's birthday, so we're going to be going up there for his birthday.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's go to a tournament for your birthday.
Book your hotel now, because if not, you're not going to get one.
I was going to sleep with the farm animals at the fair.
I have friends that live up that way, so I might be crashing with them.
Aren't there farm animals?
I have some friends that live up that way too.
Is there farm animals at this fair?
Probably.
Yeah, so you're probably not allowed on.
I got to stay away from them.
You and Travis bag of nuts.
Fighter Frank said, 98, when are super chats and membership options going to be available? We need more view hours. We need like a 1,500 more view hours, or whatever they call it, watch hours. So hopefully if we keep doing these, eventually we'll catch up.
But Ryan will post his PayPal in the chat.
Yeah. My personal PayPal is. My problem is if we did do the super chat thing, I like reading all the chats. So like I'd have to stop reading the non super chatted ones.
Yeah.
for that to even make sense. Because I like to read every chat that I can that is pertaining to whatever our conversation is at the time.
Yeah.
You could use your soundboard tool and highlight them and do like we got a super chat and just do like some type of cool sound effect with them.
This David Mars says, when is New York State Championship? It's Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, September 4th.
September 4th. It's I believe it's on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't know what our watch hours are. I think we're at like, I don't know. We're like halfway there. I think we need 4,000 and we're like halfway there.
Rumor has it that New York State Championship is going to be another WAL event.
Oh yeah?
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Good to hear. Because that's gonna be my next big event that I'm gonna be doing.
So maybe they're making their comeback. I remember, like when I first started, WAL tournaments were everywhere.
Did you guys catch any of the? There was some drama on the women's side at Keystones with Nitro reffing.
Oh my God!
With Maddie and Alyssa.
So I had a discussion with one of the promoters from the event, and that's all the farther I'm going to say.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. What happened, Brian?
I don't know. I guess Nitro was strapping them up wrong or not. I don't know. You know, it's hard to say because one, I didn't see it. I'm hearing it third hand. And second, you know, every ref, like 50% of the fucking competitors hate him. You know what I mean? Like, you're reffing two people. One of them is not going to like you at the end of that match most of the time. So you can't win, you know, like, but, you know, it's something with the strap being too tight or too loose. And I don't know, people freaking out, you know, everybody's very passionate about the sport.
Yeah, and I don't think Nitro has it in him anymore to stand up to people.
No.
He's too passive.
Yeah, and then the stuff he does complain about is like dumb shit, like telling pros to look at their hand. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You're telling someone like Sue Fisher, look at your hand.
Right.
The other thing was, so there were a lot of complaints about Bart Woods reffing too. Like he was reffing some people that are on his team when he probably should have excused himself from the match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't ref your own teammates.
Well,
and then if it looks one-sided,
but
doesn't look good. You know what I mean?
You know what? Anybody who complains about refs, I gotta tell you, I may not know enough about the sport to complain about the ref at this point, but shut up and pull.
Yeah, but Dan, you got to think if you feel you got set up wrong by a ref and you're pulling his teammate, and then on top of that, they're giving advice to your opponent between rests, you'd probably be like, dude. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing, and that a lot of people don't understand. Here's the biggest thing, that you go to any event, and if you feel you're in a situation like that and you ask for a different ref, most places are gonna do that for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like if you're really feeling exactly what Chuck's saying, if you feel you're being infractioned that much, or favoritism is being that much displayed in that match, then demand a different ref and say, listen, I don't think this ref can be, objective in this one. I need.
The only
need
reason I believe it is the person that was complaining is like real good pro.
Listen,
that doesn't really complain often. You know what I mean?
And so that person should speak up, and because without that athlete, that match never occur. Correct? So the athletes are the content.
Yeah.
Not the refs. I'm sorry, refs. You have an important role in keeping the matches safe and fair,
Well,
but you are not the content.
But most refs, if it's their teammate, will get out of the match and have someone else ref for that match.
Exactly.
Usually.
You know, if they don't do it on their own, they should. The other person on the table, I put my elbow on the table, right? I know the conditions I'm putting my elbow on the table with. If there is something off, it's my job, my responsibility to let everyone know I'm not okay with the situation at hand.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but
Speak up.
I think some people might be intimidated. You know, a ref like Bart Wood, dude. You know,
I mean,
or maybe you don't know at the time that that's his teammate. You know what I mean?
And remember, I premise this as I may not know enough about reffing and different inequalities refs bring to the table because I just shut up and pull. If you see me and in my matches, you see everyone else talking about the setup, talking about things. No, I just put my hand to the table, my elbow on the pad, ready to pull. I don't give a fuck.
That's inexperience is what that's called.
Fair enough. That is
no, I'm just gonna say it how it is. Like, listen, when you're in a match, if you got to be knowledgeable enough to know if you're getting screwed or not.
Plus, a lot of times,
if I feel legitimate,
it's like close your thumb, close your hand. You don't have many. There's a second there. Like, you don't have the opportunity probably to stop the match if you don't like how that setup went.
I will say this: if the setup, if I feel that they're pulling, I'll say I can't match their load, or I can't even close my fingers, let alone my hand. Like, I'll say those things. You know, I'll say his angle's too high. I'll say that, but I won't sit there and say, well, what about this little thing, this little thing? I let the ref do what they need to do, and then I bring up, hey, whoa, wait, what about that? I won't sit there and dawdle.
But
Sonic said, at what point would you call out the ref? And then he wrote, and how much are you willing to commit to that to get the ref to hate you in the future? Because that's a good point. Like, if you bitch too much, that ref is probably never going to set you up good. And it's not like there's a million refs in the area. You know, maybe we got like 10, 15 refs that we filter through at different events, but you're going to see that ref again. You know, like uh-oh.
You will. You're absolutely right. You will see that ref again. So, listen, the micro adjustments that happen in the setup, if you're not able to sit there and set up in the right way with your proper micro adjustments and find your proper lanes, then maybe you need to learn how to arm wrestle better than just be in the setup and argue with the ref.
I don't know, dude. Sometimes, like, I've had refs that moved my fucking hand for me. You know what I mean? And you're like, what the fuck, dude? This, like, why is my hand down like this, dumped, and this dude's up like this? That happens.
I'll take a foul out on that part. I won't foul out of the match because I've yet to actually foul out of any match in so far. I mean, not for nothing. I'm only under 2 years in the sport. Let's be real with my experience level. I'm only 2 years in the sport. I'm only 18 tournaments in. I don't know nearly as much as people have been in years, but I have a fairly large experience in the short period of time that I'm in it, right? There's not many other 2 years in the sport pullers that have said they pulled at 18 different tournaments. So that being the case, I've seen and experienced enough times where, okay, like if I'm really being like, if I feel a side pressure up the wazoo, like, hey, he's pushing my hand aside. I know now to let them push my hand to the side and say, I can't have a relaxed hand in the center because they're pushing it. Look at it. Feel the pressure there. I'm relaxed.
I've told the ref, like, hey, he's putting too much back pressure.
Yeah.
Or say, like, hey, I can't match his back pressure or whatever to get him to stop.
But I won't go like to the extent that some of these other guys have gone. You know, like Devin Lurett, for instance. He's a showboat when it comes to that, right? Like he's known and notorious for that. He's the pinnacle of creating more strife than good in the setup because, oh, wait, this guy's doing this guy's doing that. And a lot of people think that that's how you're supposed to arm wrestle. And I think that takes away from what the actual truth of the sport is.
I've never lost in the setup. I've lost every single match, but not the setup because I rub semen on my hands. So both my competitor and the ref have to touch my hand. So I'm the winner. Like, I win that situation every time.
See, I try something a little more noxious of an odor, and I use earwax. You know, I take my earwax out and I throw it right onto my thumbtack.
Oh, so dude, the chalk sticks to it nicely.
Dude, it's beautiful. Earwax works nicely, man. Earwax works nicely. You know, you got a little nose, a little ear hair sticking out, you know, of your thumbnail, and you show them that, like, look, you see my thumb.
Yeah.
Point it out to them. Let them see that earwax.
I use the Gold Bond powder instead of chalk.
The Dave Shell method works the best, man.
Yeah. Dave Shell approved.
That's how it works, man.
We're going to get shut down talking like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Actually, I looked up. You can curse and say obscene things on YouTube, just not in the first 30 seconds. So if you wait 30 seconds in and then start saying some stuff, you're okay. As long as you don't put there's videos for children.
Yeah.
So obviously this is not a child-friendly show.
Not a child-friendly show.
But, you know, we like children. I have a daughter.
So I got a question.
Despite not being allowed within 500 feet of a school.
Let's carry on with that. What's going on with NatFit?
I got to talk to Jamie Sheldon. Basically, it's very hard to keep up the stock with NatFit because of what's going on in the world right now, and like raw materials are hard to get. So it's like if you want to order, say, a protein, you need to order like 30 of these suckers to have it in stock for a while, because the next time they're going to place the order for that flavor might not be for months and months. So it's like, if you don't have a ton of upfront money to just continually stock this, at this particular moment is very hard to stock it unless like you roll like that and just have tons of cash on hand. However, I did buy a lot of product in the beginning up front, so I'm going to start putting it on the 98 website and just get it moving and try to get, you know, I'm going to narrow it to, like, I bought a little bit of everything, and I think what I'm going to do is just buy the popular stuff. Like one or two really good flavors of the protein, maybe a pre-workout, you know, some creatine, stuff like that, like just their best sellers until I'm able to order the stuff regularly. And he is working with some investors to where he'll be able to stock his warehouse and have stuff on hand, and then it will be a lot easier because I'll just order from him and he'll have it. Where right now, when I order from him, he has to check, and we have to meet minimums, and the minimums are going up. You know what I mean? So, like, within the whole group of NatFit, when you go to order something as a group, you add it all up. And before, it was like 144 units between all the NatFit locations. That was the minimum. Now it's like 244. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So it's really hard to keep up with, but I mean, I've tried the products. They taste good, you know, for the most part.
I enjoy the products, man.
The Ignite really works good.
Yeah, how's that watermelon pre-workout?
I haven't tried that one yet. That's the one that
I have.
Oh yeah?
Dumped it out.
Didn't like it.
That's the worst flavor.
Yeah,
the other flavors,
flavors you try and you're like, this is good, and then you try another one and you're like, ah. But I've found that too with other brands, where you get something that's like cotton candy and you taste it and it tastes like fucking ass candy.
I will tell you this: I've tried glazed donut from NatFit, and I've tried glazed donut from another company, and NatFit was definitely like vastly superior, vastly. And this was like a
And
little.
that's, like I said, that's one of their best sellers. So I think if I keep it small at first and stick with the best sellers, I could keep it going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we can either expand it later or decide, it's not worth it. I don't know. It depends on what happens,
The problem with most supplements, there's so many out there.
Yeah.
Most of them are the same. Most of it's the same stuff.
Yeah, close to it anyway.
And the problem with it is like you have companies like Insane Labs,
Yeah.
Redcon One, stuff like that. You go on their website and they constantly have like specials that are like 55% off.
Yeah.
So it's so hard to compete.
Yeah.
Like it's such a tough market.
Yeah, sure. Because we thought about making a 98% one, making our own brands. Like the company that Jamie Sheldon uses, they'll do the same thing for anybody. Like you can pick the ingredients, customize it. We thought about doing it, but then it's like, again, we would run into this problem with the minimums,
Right.
If you have to order 144 or something, that becomes thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
When you got multiple fucking, and that's 144 of one item. Like if you're ordering vanilla protein, the minimum was 144 of that one protein.
So this is where you need to link up with a not something like GNC, but like a supplement store that has multiple locations, right? So let's say, for instance, I have a supplement store near me that they have 2 locations. They're looking to open up a 3rd location. They would actually spend that kind of money because then they can divvy it up between their locations, and they would have a much larger audience for this because of the fact that they have 3 locations. So, you would need to link up with them and say, hey, we'll split like half the profits or whatever, or something in that regard, because that's how you can grow a brand name, especially if it's a good product that you can stand behind, that each provider can stand behind.
The problem with putting your product in a store like GNC or anything like that is when people go in there, a lot of times they're going to look at the price.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the cheapest product in the store, you're never going to sell.
Should we, for the people in the chat, should we play the clip of Travis getting angry?
Go for it.
No, let's not do that.
Okay.
Let's not do that.
Now, here's my question, Chuck, for you. Like that kid with the biker kid in California, the arm wrestling planet one. He does arm wrestling in a supplement store, right? What if we did like let's say we find a supplement company, a smaller one, not one of the bigger box name ones, but like, for instance, the one by my house, Nutriwolf, it's called. They carry some big names, but they carry some smaller local names too. Now, if we were to go there and bring arm wrestling table and say, hey, we're having an event here and it's sponsored by this product, what would you think about helping that growing a product line that's specific for arm wrestlers, as well as bringing in arm wrestlers?
But you can't. You're not making a supplement line specific for arm wrestlers. There is nobody making a supplement for.
I may be wording it wrong. Let me rephrase that then. It's not. It's from an arm wrestler. It's for strength athletes and anybody who's. I'm specifically talking about NetFit. Jamie created it for strength conditioning athletes, our arm wrestlers alike, bodybuilders, powerlifters, you name it, right? anybody can take advantage of his supplement. But he created it because he's an arm wrestler and he thought that the arm wrestling community didn't have something. That's a tough one. Okay. Fair
Well,
your silence is
it's like anything else.
Sorry, I fell asleep.
Like it's
I'm just
it's like any of the other supplements. Like Jake Cutler was out with a supplement line, and he was a bodybuilder, and because he come up with it, bodybuilders are going to buy it.
Yeah, to support him, right?
Right.
And that's what's happening with Jamie.
But the you know where the issue is there, right?
There's not
Arm
enough
wrestlers
of us.
don't support each other very well.
Right, that's the problem.
Yes. I mean, like,
Look how long it took us to get to 1,000 subs, and we had like 3,000 members in the chat.
yeah, I know I had to bully people into
They
that.
had to like threaten people.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
But then the difference is like then you have like Lucas Raymond from Arm Assassin Strength Shop.
Love that guy.
Who like people stand behind him. If you watched the video the other day of Neil Pickup and Coach Ray pulling over in Dubai, it was an Arm Assassin Strength Shop table.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
He makes all the ones for ArmBet also.
Yes. So like anybody in the chat, if you're looking for tables, any kind of handles, stuff like that, you need to check out Lucas Raymond Arm Assassin Strength Shop.
Yep. And
I believe
98% club gets you 8% off.
And I believe it's www.armassassin.com.
I think it's
I think it's just armassassin.com now.
Yeah, I think
But if you Google the full name, it'll give you the address.
Yeah.
It's the next level of products. I love the handle I got. And actually,
it's armassassinstrengthshop.com.
Every strap
really?
I have.
Yeah, it's still the full one.
But
so armassassinstrengthshop.com, 98% club gets you a decent percent. Actually, I think he said he gave us the biggest percentage off. Most people he does 5%, but he did 98 for 98 for us, which is cool. But man, you see that new freaking handle he made? That's like that fucking kind of like Saban's handle.
yeah, I think he
like
improved
adjustable
a lot.
and shit.
Yeah, he put that Napalm Nightmare
Yeah, that thing is
spinning handle on
badass.
it. Yeah,
I gotta buy that thing, dude. I love that thing.
but I own several of his handles. I mean, I have a cable system in my gym, a standing cable system, but I still went out and bought the Lucas Raymond cable that attaches to my table.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to get one of those, man. I haven't gotten around to,
I bought that little back pressure one specifically for when they were doing the back pressure competition.
Yeah.
Which I won, by the way.
Yeah, that's right. You did win, didn't you?
For a prank video. I did a prank video about it, and some people were very angry that I won that because guys that did legit, really good pulls did not win, and I got a free Ryan Bowen T-shirt. Yeah.
So Ryan, can I buy that one off of you because you're not using it anymore? I know you're not.
I use it to I wipe my ass with it. No, I'm just kidding.
What, the T-shirt?
I have it somewhere here. Yeah, I got it somewhere here. But it took a really long time to get here.
Competition a year ago, right?
I mean, I won the T-shirt for free, but the shipping was just as much as just buying a T-shirt anyway because it's from Australia. You know.
Well, I definitely need that pulley. I'll buy it off of you. Okay.
The small one.
Yeah, the 150.
I only use it for mostly back pressure because it's just a straight small pulley.
Hey, you don't really use it.
Not lately, no.
No,
Not with
no
fractured rib. I got a fractured rib and internal bleeding right now as we speak.
No, well, I mean, I'm talking about before that even happened at Keystones when we pulled. I felt no back pressure.
I don't have any pressure, dude. At Keystones, I had nothing. Like, I don't know what, like, from taking those 3 months off and like not working out, not doing anything. I had zero. I had no back pressure. I had no side pressure.
Yeah.
Guys that I normally beat were killing me, and I was like, man, I can't. I had gone to a practice the week before, and at that practice I was like, I'm not competing.
Are you recovering
Not
from those rib breaks?
What's that?
Are you recovering from those rib issues you got?
Well, they're still kind of fucking sore, to be honest. And they don't know where the internal bleeding is coming from. And I was like, well, that makes me feel good.
That feels scary, bro.
I know, right? They're like, but you can go home. I was like, oh. But they were like, you can't take anything for the pain for 48 hours because of the CAT scan or whatever. I'm like, okay. That sucks too.
That sucks.
But there's a home remedy where you take some Gold Bond powder and semen, mix it, and you put it on as a topical solution, and boom, pain instantly gone, dude. Because you're so ashamed that there's semen on you that you forget about the pain.
He does. Yeah, he does.
Hi, Kate.
Bye,
Welcome, Kate, to the shit show. Right.
I mean, those are the main topics I wanted to talk about. Was King of the Table and Travis Bagent,
Bag of nuts.
bag of nut sacks, being an asshole.
Yo, did you get a chance to check out any of the grip competition that was there at Keystone?
No.
Oh my God. Like,
Dude.
I'll tell you what, there was a dude there, insane amount of weight. So they had one of those Saxon bars there. It's like a 3-inch square bar.
Yeah.
This guy's doing 275,
Jesus Christ, dude.
278.
Yeah.
Just on a pinch grip like this, picking it straight up.
That's insane.
The one
Josh Berger said, rub it all over your body and look for bubbles like a flat tire.
and then I watched the guy. So I never really watched the grip the whole lot, but they did the grippers.
It's cool to watch.
And they take the gripper and they squeeze it, and they put a block in there. And then you take the block out, and that's when you start to close it.
Wow.
I watched a guy that didn't even worry about using the block, and he was doing a 178-pound gripper, and he just went like that, like crushed it. I'm like, insane.
Here I am struggling with the fucking 10-pound gripper.
But I mean, that was pretty neat to watch that. And there was people.
Schmo said that must be the same formula Travis Bagent uses for his vaginitis. My bad. Vaginitis. That's true.
But there was people that didn't even know there was arm wrestling going on there until they got there that were coming just for the grip stuff.
Dude, like Russ. You know Russ, big tall blonde dude from the Philly practice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he'll walk up. He just walked up one. I guess his buddy had that Thomas inch fucking weight. It's like 277 or some crazy, whatever it is. 177, 277. And he just walked up and picked it up like it was nothing. And his buddy was like, dude, you should enter grip competitions. He just picked the thing right up. But yeah, Lucas is great at that.
That anvil was like the heaviest one. I picked every one of them up except for the heaviest one. I could not for the life of me get a good grip on it. I mean, this
problem is, dude, like me and you have small hands, so that's the killer right there. Because these guys that are picking up those heavy ones, their hand almost wraps around the whole goddamn thing, dude. And then they're like, oh, we got it.
I watched Storm Chelino pick up 2 of those inch dumbbells and do farmer's walks with them.
Yeah, I heard you. Actually, I think you mentioned it at Keystone.
Crazy.
While we were looking at those things.
And then
he was there too.
We used to practice up in Scranton at a warehouse. And Lucas brought that inch dumbbell up there with him. Storm had never seen one before a day in his life, walked over and what's this? He picks it up.
That's awesome.
I'm like,
oh, Roger's in the chat. What's up, Roger?
What's up, Roger?
Roger learned.
Roger learned. I'm going to be mentioning you on Tuesday morning.
Fucking Roger pulls keystones with a broken arm. Still fucking wins.
Is Roger not human?
Yeah.
My conclusion, he's not human.
Dude, I was so nervous watching him pull because I'm like, I mean, he's gripping that peg with his left.
Yeah.
Broken. And I'm like, dude, that just seems like a bad idea. And he still won, dude. That was amazing.
It's those insane fucking deck pull-ups he does.
That's what it is, dude. It's got to be.
Gotta be.
because like
he's afraid to lose because he's got to go tell Ken that he lost and she'll whoop his ass.
The only true reason why they went there, though, hang on, I have to say, the only true reason why they were there was that Ken got the invite from Wall for the photo.
Yeah.
So Roger stepped up to the plate and said, well, I can't let her be the only person that, gets the limelight here. And she threw it right down like no other.
Yeah.
God bless her.
She always takes good pictures.
She takes amazing shots. Not just good, amazing shots. Come on, man. Call a spade a spade.
Yeah. No, she does. And she always shares them. As long as you shout her out, she'll let you take the pictures and use them, and which is great. And Roger's just a big teddy bear. What a sweet man. Sweetheart. Good kiss.
Good kiss. Whoa.
I thought you said that. Which one of you said that? I thought you said that.
Listen here, Ryan. What happens behind your doors with Roger stay with you and Roger.
Hey, I don't practice is practice. I can't even practice with Roger, dude. I can't fucking move him. That fucking guy's a beast.
Because he sweeps you off the feet with his kiss.
I mean, people forget that before he broke his arm pulling Doug Allen, that first round, Roger won.
Yeah.
Which, that's impressive because Doug Allen is a beast too. So, there were people commenting on, oh, you broke your arm because Doug's a beast and this and that. Well, yeah, but he did win the first round. It's possible he would have won that round too, if his arm didn't break. But he had fractured. He had micro fractures probably from a previous injury.
That was just going to say, Roger, do you have like previous pains that were occurring before this incident? Because
I'm pretty sure he did.
In a previous condition where like there's previous fractures.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did, and pulled anyway because he's Roger, superhero. But yeah,
an absolute beast.
Yeah, Storm was at Keystones walking around, and Sam Harris. Sam Harris showed up looking fucking GQ as fuck.
Oh my God, right?
I was like, dude, be careful, you're gonna scuff those shoes. You put those shoes up on that leg, dude.
I was looking forward to meeting him, face to face, because he did comment on my status before, and I was looking forward to it, but I never got to meet the man.
Yeah, he said how he's going to come and crush Dan.
He was side pulling with Zach Lee a lot.
I saw that. I did see that after the fact.
Roger said a whole year my left was out, just never stopped pulling. That probably led up to the arm break, I would imagine. I'm not strong enough to break my arm, so I'm not even worried about it. Anybody that could break my arm, I'm going to be pinned before my arm ever fucking breaks.
You got to be careful, Ryan, because Damon Ransom, I'm hearing.
Oh my God, dude!
You might break your arm.
He's angry with me. Just because I
What do you do to him
disagree
now?
with him. He's trying to compare one of his pulls to a pull that Robbie Russell was doing, and I'm like, dude, Robbie has his pulley all the way to the fucking on the side, and Damon has his in front of him, and he's like, this is the same pull. I'm like, dude, he's like doing like the cable's right in front of him. He's doing like the side pressure pins, but I'm like, dude, that's not the same pull though. Like, sure, there's some side pressure in there, but that's not the pull that Robbie's doing straight side from the side and fucking pinning it. And he's like, I know, but I'm like, there is no but, dude. That dude just irritates me. Someone who's been pulling 30 fucking years will tell him, don't do that, do this, and he's like, no. Like he knows better than that guy. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, take some advice from these guys that have been pulling a long time and have earned it, and they're pros, and you're fucking arguing with them like your way is better.
I think that dude Fred requested me, and I didn't accept it yet.
He's senile, dude. He has to be senile. I fucking gripped up with him a little bit at one of the Virginia tournaments, and I just wanted to see, because he says how strong his wrist is, and I just curled his wrist once and then just kind of let him go, and I was like, all right, that's all I wanted to know before his match with Robert Kelly. And then he went around telling everybody like, oh, Ryan felt my wrist strength and then didn't even want to pull me, and I'm like, dude, you had a super match or a challenge match coming up. I wasn't trying to fucking be an excuse to why you lost. I just wanted to feel your big, strong wrist. And I'm like, he didn't even have a wrist. Not to mention, he looks like he weighs 130 pounds, soaking wet. I'm like, what are you going to do to me, dude?
Those dreadlocks up wet in me, right?
If he cut the dreadlocks, he'd be like 120.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't look like the Predator.
140-pound Predator.
Yeah. Thank God no one listens to this, dude. Thank God we only got like fucking 6 people that listen to our podcast ever, because we'd get shut down. Hey, we got 9 likes.
Yeah.
We got 12. We have 12 people watching and only 9 likes. Some of you are slacking.
People. Come on, people. Like us.
The worst part was I was one of them with it hit the like button.
Yeah, me too. We have 9 likes and 18 dislikes.
Yeah, I know, right?
Real quick though,
Fuck these guys, dude.
This guy's out. I'm sorry.
What's that? Oh, I couldn't hear a word you said.
If I disappear, it's because my phone died.
Oh, Colin Strader's in the chat. Oh, you know what? That's another person. Colin was emceeing the event, dude, when Travis had his freak out and started acting like an asshole.
Yep.
Which
Colin was
fucked up, dude. If you piss Colin off, you're an asshole, because Colin is one of the sweetest fucking guys out there, and a fucking hell of an MC, dude. He was crushing it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
That fucking guy could do this full time.
easily.
Easy. Very talented, fucking funny. He was on point with everything. It was great.
Like when my wife was pulling and I was reffing the amateur matches, Kayla, we stopped running the tables, like over and watch and stuff like that. Yeah, to hear Colin like MC a match is great.
Oh yeah, he's hilarious.
Yeah,
He just does a good job. It's like flawless. Like he fucking was made to do this. He should do it. He should do it more often. He can fucking do this shit full time.
It's a beat.
No.
I appreciate his calling.
We're talking something else.
Oh.
But yeah, hopefully we can convince him to come in MC Winter Blast next year.
There you go.
Again.
That'd be good.
Didn't he run a?
You guys are too kind.
Didn't he
actually,
run one of the tables at Winter Blast?
What's that?
Didn't Colin run a table at Winter Blast?
Yeah, he did. I'm hoping he'll do it again next year. He said we're too kind, but what the people in the chat don't know that he actually paid us to say these nice things.
Yeah, we just didn't get his name up on the wall there for sponsorship.
Yeah, we forgot to put his name up there. It's gonna say Colin up here after, because he gave us like $50 to say nice things. He's trying.
And we denied hanging the Canadian flag up there.
He's trying to be a WAL announcer.
You know that, Ryan.
What's that?
We denied hanging the Canadian flag up there too.
Oh, here we go. When that Travis bullshit was happening, all I wanted to do was get on the spotlight back on Hainowski, who had just won the championship, which Colin did do that. As soon when shit hit the fan, he was like, hey, let's hear it for our winner, Hainowski, and then it just killed that shitty moment.
It did.
That was brilliant on his part to change the subject like that.
Yep.
He killed
even though we should have just let Zach Lee run up there and beat the fuck out of Travis Bagent.
You know what, Colin Schroeder? Not all superheroes wear capes.
Colin wasn't here earlier, but we're never going to pronounce Travis's last name properly ever again on this podcast. That's a new rule.
Travis Bagent.
Travis Baguette.
Bagent.
Bagent.
Bag of nuts.
Vagina. Travis Vagina. But yeah. Colin did a really good job. See, like, to me, even a ref should de-escalate situations like that, not fucking escalate them. Travis did nothing to de-escalate. He actually was the aggressor, really. And Colin had to step in to fucking de-escalate the whole thing because fucking that shit could have got real bad real quick.
Yeah.
Colin handled it beautifully.
That's the kind of people you want there to handle situations like that. Cool heads. Cooler heads prevailed in the moment.
Yes, sir.
But I was too busy yelling out, fuck that guy, and get that asshole off the stage, and fucking Travis is a fucking asshole.
But like I said when we started talking about that in the beginning, that you almost expect it out of the guy.
That's the thing, is he gets away with it for that reason. Like, everyone just expects it out of him. If he throws a tournament and fucking cancels it and keeps your money, everyone's like, oh, it's just Travis. Like, fuck that guy, dude. Everybody lets him get away with it. It's like, it's just stupid.
I didn't.
I know, right. Well, that's the thing. A lot of people that went down to Virginia, like Dave Shelby and one, he said, like, he'll never fucking give Travis a dime again with some of the shit that, that has gone down. And
yeah.
Or when he said, if any 98 guys show up here, we're throwing them out. Fuck you, dude. There was like 40,
right.
There was like 40 of us there wearing 98 shirts. You're gonna throw 40 people out. That was half your tournament.
Yeah. There was 100 people there, and 40 of us.
40 of them had 98 shirts on. Yeah. Like, go ahead, throw us all out, asshole. He didn't, though, obviously. Because at the end of the day, he wants money. That's all he cares about. So we could talk shit about him all we want. He's not going to care if you show up with money or, a bunch of us there to pull. But, yeah. Interesting.
When is the next tournament close by here?
Close by here?
Yeah.
I'd have to check the list. We need someone get Dave Shell on here, for Christ's sake. Where's that?
Where's
Dave Shell?
Where's the professor?
Oh, Colin. Luckily, we have Colin to correct us that 40 isn't half of 100. Nearly. We're off by 10.
Close enough. We're rounding up.
I mean, 40 people getting kicked out of a 100-man tournament is a huge dent in the outcome.
So what's the event?
Impact.
July 16th up in Long Island?
Kate
Empire.
Beaton says, I never will trust Travis. Last one I got ripped off at first
I
place.
would be honest with you.
Is that Kate Bardo on?
Yeah.
She in there?
Yeah, she was in the chat.
Oh yeah, Dave is at a party. He's at Ryan Ross's birthday party.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's going on tonight. I had to go to my wife's birthday party tonight. Hence the Cobra Kai outfit.
But
it was an 80s theme.
I haven't heard much talk about that event up in Long Island. July 6th. July 16th.
Talk about it.
Isn't what happened to Jaron Nixon? Wasn't he throwing an event?
July 23rd.
July 23rd, and who, wasn't Paul Talbott pulling at it, or did that get canceled?
From what I know,
or not confirmed.
I think it's Alcessa versus Talbot.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
That's the worst when you announce a tournament before everybody has committed.
Yeah.
Or you announce a super match before everyone has 100% committed to the match.
Well, how about the one where they had to announce the super match? They didn't even ask the one guy that was competing.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious. I mean, you're as a promoter, you're planning a super match, and you didn't ask one of the guys if he's 100% committed. You go by a third party person saying, "Yeah, he'll do it," and then that guy's like, "No one even asked me."
Yeah,
that's not good.
No,
that's not good.
Point. I'm indifferent to that group to this point.
Jaron Nixon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no opinion to share or form.
He only collaborates now with a select few. Or so it seems anyway. I don't know. Who knows? I stay out of New York politics. You guys get all kinds of issues out there with each other.
But there's like no other tournaments coming up.
I've dropped off the radar with that politics bullshit, man, because it was ruining how my training was going. So I decided to completely drop off. I'll host my annual barbecue. I'll hook up with 98%. I'll go to a handful of local tournaments, and I'll go to a couple of tournaments that are outside of the Northeast. That's plain and simple my goal.
Ryan, what day's that 98% practice on?
27th, I think.
Of August.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why? What else is around there?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Massachusetts States is the weekend before.
Oh yeah.
The Tomato Festival is the weekend before. You're going to be the 98% is going to be done.
Jamie Sheldon's on, and he said he needs to come back to Philly to get a 185 match. Absolutely, man. We can make that happen.
185.
Yeah.
Maybe
he beefed up for that.
Maybe
Justin Jelliff match.
Maybe Jamie Sheldon and Paul Talbot.
Ooh.
At 185.
185. We got to get Jamie to also, because Paul Talbot still wants to pull Dallas Langston. Maybe Jamie can tell him, Come on, dude. Come on, let's do it.
Maybe we could do a 2-for-1 deal, a left and a right hand match.
Jamie said he's skinny now.
You cutting back, Jamie?
Yeah. That could be interesting.
How about it, Ryan? How about it? We get Jamie and Paul right-handed, Paul and Dallas left-handed.
Left-handed. Then they could come together. They could share a seat on the plane and come together.
Simmer down now.
I was hoping Dallas would come to Winter Blast, but
Dallas wouldn't need to share a seat on the plane.
Cards.
Dallas wouldn't need to share a seat on the plane. He'd just fly his own plane.
Yeah, that's what he should do. That's what he should do. Just fly on over here. Maybe the next Winter Blast, we could plan that. That'd be a fun match. But there are those Paul versus.
I haven't seen Jamie answer in the chat yet whether he likes that match.
He said Paul versus Dallas right hand would be sick, which is true. But yeah, I don't think the Paul Merlot match is ever going to happen because I think Paul's still slightly irritated that Merlot pointed at him at Winter Blast after pinning someone.
Yeah,
I think that irritated him some. But yeah, Dallas and Paul right hand would be a sick match.
Well, I guess we'll have to work on Dallas.
I talked to Dallas the other day about it, actually, and he told me what he would need to come over here to do it. And then I talked to Paul, but Paul wants it like immediately. And I'm like, I don't think we can pull that off. I mean, we don't even have a tournament coming up to do it at. We could do it at a big practice, but a match like that, you want to do it at a nice tournament.
That's got to be at a big,
big venue, and
that's a headliner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, you know what I liked best about Keystone States?
What's that?
There were no super matches.
Yeah, I know you're against challenge matches and stuff and super matches.
I think sometimes they're great, but sometimes it takes away from like the tournament.
Oh, I agree.
It depends on what the tournament's based off of, right?
What do you mean?
So if the tournament is based off of the competitors that can come in, what kind of crowd it attracts, right? Then yeah, you don't want a super match to kind of take away from one specific following. Whereas if you have a tournament that is built around the super matches, that's a whole different story.
See you, Jamie. Jamie said he'll be honest.
He tried his hand
at 220 and 205, and he's not on Talbott or Dallas's level righty yet.
And I think Paul Talbott's on a whole new level.
Definitely a lefty.
Yeah.
He's been killing it righty too lately, though.
Did he win? Did he not win both weight classes, both hands?
Yeah, I believe so.
Crazy, right? The crazy part is like I thought his match with El Cesar was going to be a much better match.
Yeah, I did too,
but he was so fast and so right on.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, he doesn't even care about weight. He's like, I'll pull anybody under fucking 220.
He's pulling Pavlo. Pavlo pulls the 240, 242s or something like that. That's crazy, right? And then I think he has another match with Jonathan Breda already signed.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not sure where Breda's at right now. He's got to be a 220 guy.
Tullier last year or something. I don't know.
But like we said, that was last year.
Yeah, and I don't remember that match. I know Tullier I believe Tullier beat Dallas in that one we were talking about. That one that was outside.
Yeah, and Tullier just got a win on Moser too at a tournament, I think down in Louisiana.
Nice. A lot of interesting ideas. It is a shame, though, that he won't pull Merlot, because that'd be just a fun match to watch, at least for us local guys. Just to see it.
I think, yeah. I mean, they're both well enough known. You could have it just about anywhere.
Yeah. But, I mean, you got to give respect. Like, Merlot pointed him out to try to get the match, And Paul is like, fuck that guy. He shouldn't have done that. You know,
Right.
they're both sticking to their guns.
Yeah.
Both nice dudes. You know what I mean? Talk to both of them.
But I just like the way Paul come out there and said that, I'll meet you halfway. Anybody, I don't care.
Yeah. I'd like to see Paul Lynn and RVJ, man. That's like the match I've wanted to see.
Yeah, I don't know if that match is ever going to happen. I'd like to see that match too. But
it seems like every time it's close, something happens or it's not in the cards.
Buddy Hale says, who's going to win between Hutchins and Michael Todd?
Hutchins.
Burger, 185. How about Snook? That'd be good. Snook's strong.
Yeah, but I would say a Schnook from a couple of years ago when he was like training constantly. Now I don't know if he has enough time really to train.
Yeah. Merlot should pull like a fucking Conor McGregor dude and just start fucking showing up at every single match that he pulls at and just fucking talk and try to get a match out of him.
Well, that's a hard thing with Dan Moser. He's not a big super match guy either.
Yeah.
He'll tell people right out, hey, I'll give you a list of tournaments I'm going to. All you gotta do is show
he
up.
Did that. I
show
asked
up
him.
and enter my class.
I forget. Someone wanted to pull him, and I talked to him. Oh, we lost Dan. Bye, Dan. Dan is having a nightmare.
His phone must have went dead.
Yeah. But when I talked to him, he was like, listen, there's no one I'm chasing. He's like, if people want to chase me, they can come catch me in the tournament.
Right.
Which I don't blame him. I mean, if you're not chasing anyone and you want people to come to you, fuck it. You put a list out of the tournaments you're going to be at, and if they want to come get a piece of you, they got to earn it. But on the other hand, too, there's something to be said about the guys like Talbott that are just like, hey, I love to pull. I'll pull anybody anytime. Fuck it.
Right.
Like that attitude. I mean, that's what arm wrestling's about, or what was about back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, you wanted to test yourself against whoever the fuck the best was. You didn't dodge people. Oh, Sheldon said he'd love to pull Snook.
That would probably be a pretty good match. I mean, if you gave Snook a good heads up,
so he could
train and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Looking back, I don't know that how many national titles he has.
Burger just reminded me too. We were looking for Elsesser to pull someone, and we reached out to a bunch of people, and I think Dan Mosier was one of them. And he was like, "Tell him to come to my tournament, a tournament I'm at, and pull."
Yeah.
I mean, Passmore trained up is no joke either. Especially, I mean, he did have that arm break that set him back a little bit.
Yeah, that was his right, wasn't it?
I don't know. No, I thought it was his left.
Or was it his left?
Because wasn't his left his good arm? I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll have to look into that. We need, you know what we need? Someone on here that's just a fact checker, and we point at them, and they fucking fact check everything we say.
So, yeah, he's at a birthday party right now.
Yeah, Dave Show. That way, he can just fucking fact check it all and look it up. He can correct our misspellings or improper English.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
He makes sure every flyer is correct.
Oh, he sure does. He gets so upset, dude, when he finds a misspelling on a flyer, and then he tells them about it, and they're just like, I don't care. He's like, I can't believe they're not going to change it. Crazy, dude. Crazy.
Like how many flyers you see where they spell the word amateur incorrectly?
Right? Oh, he gets so mad at that amateur. He spells wrong. Oh my god, that's great. But yeah, hopefully, if we keep doing this live feed, eventually we gotta. Hopefully, eventually we'll hit our watch fucking hours where they need to be.
Yeah. Yeah, because we've been on here, 2 hours now?
Yeah, I mean, we only have 3 fans. 12. It says 12 are watching, but 8 of them are my fake accounts.
Oh,
We got 9 likes, dude. Impressive.
yeah.
Impressive 9 likes on the video. Although, once we're done and it actually becomes a video that's on there, a couple more people might view it. Except for Travis Bagent. Travisio Bagente.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere to practice in the Delaware County or West Philadelphia area that you guys know of? Of course there is. There's one in Huntington Valley. That's like just like north of Philly, and then there's Sean Latimer has a practice just over the bridge. I live in Delaware County. I'm always willing to practice with someone. I should just start a practice in Delaware County. I think there's enough. We could get enough people in Delaware County to a practice.
Yeah. And how far is Team New Jersey from where you're at?
From where I'm at,
Yeah. How far away do they practice?
well, I don't know. They're split up now because Steve Walker has half the team at his house,
Oh, yeah.
and then Josh Vinacore has half the team at his place, and then Sean Latimer has part of the team at his place. But Latimer is only like, I live in Delaware County. I live in like Morton, and Latimer's practice is like 20, 25 minutes away into New Jersey. So it's like just across the bridge.
Yeah.
And then Vinacore's is about 45 minutes away. And then but I've been going to Allentown, which is an hour away, just because, my work schedule, that one works the best.
I drive an hour no matter where I gotta go.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's some out there.
Tomorrow, I think 2:00 at Angie's in Harrisburg.
Oh, there's another practice?
There's another practice. Yeah. I don't know who's all going to be there, but
Smoke 1848 said he's 3 blocks from 69th Street Terminal. So yeah, I'd look into the Huntington Valley one, or I go to the Allentown one on Sundays.
how far is that for you?
It's like an hour,
Yeah.
but I can pick people up on the way if they live in Philly or in my area, Delaware County.
Because I either drive an hour to Allentown,
Yeah.
hour to Harrisburg, or just over an hour to go to Storms.
Yeah, Harrisburg's more like an hour and 45 from me.
Yeah.
Something like that.
We used to practice every Monday night right up there in Dixon City, just north of Scranton.
Fighter Frank said at us that a few bad fuckers in here tonight need to get 4K watch hours. We'll start pimping the channel.
Hey,
Appreciate
sounds good.
it, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Berger says, I heard there's a good practice in Kensington.
Oh, dude, we could set up a table in Kensington and just be like, if you beat me, you get fucking a bag of heroin. You get heroin, or you get two Bill Jill behind the dumpster.
We know 2 guys that would show up.
Oh man, we could definitely do one in Kensington, dude. I feel confident that if I arm wrestled some of those guys in Kensington that are just zombies on the side of the street, I potentially could get a win.
You could. I bet you could. You're close.
I mean, we might get shot down there, but or we might,
you might
get
not
Hep
want to beat
C.
any of them.
We could get Hep C, but we could do a mobile practice down there. We could have homeless people arm wrestle each other, and the winner gets lunch. We cover their lunch. You know what I thought about doing, dude, is we get some 98% jackets made, and we give them to the homeless people and tell them, like, you know, we really care that you're homeless. We want you to stay warm. But really, they become walking billboards for 98.
Yeah, there you go.
Walking all over the city with 98 jackets everywhere.
Well, maybe give them T-shirts that don't have the 98% in the shield.
Yeah. Oh no, we returned them and they put it in.
Nice.
Yeah, because we called them out on that mistake. So they were like, "Bring them back in and we'll fix it." Like, you better fucking fix it, motherfucker. That was the whole point of making that thing. Oh yeah, bum fights was awesome back in the day, dude. Smoke was saying, "Bum fights arm wrestling edition." Remember they had like Rufus the bum and they'd have him fight that other dude.
Yeah.
Kick the shit out of each other with like sticks or whatever. The best was when they try to catch the bums and be like the what's his name, the crocodile hunter. They were like, one bite from this bum and it's all over. We got to sneak up on him and get a measurement. And then they'd mark his head and release him back into the wild after they zip tied him and shit. That shit was hilarious.
You could film that in Kensington every day.
Oh, dude. You don't even have to. Like, I always wanted to walk down the street in Kensington. Like, they're literally on their feet, passed out, and you could just walk by and, like, push a few of them over, and nothing would, like, they wouldn't even know. I feel bad, though. You drive down there, dude, and it's just, like, seeing human beings that fucked up is just sad.
It is.
Like, they're fucking
horrible.
Dirty, laying in the dirt, fucked up on drugs, and it's like, man, you know, all these people didn't just, like, at some point they were fucking normal people. Yeah. You know what I mean? For one reason or another, they ended up there, and it's fucking sad because there's really no quick, easy way to fix that. You know, it's awful. But on the other hand, it would be fun to tip some of them over. I had to drive down there for work the other day, just cutting through, and I just was looking around like, oh my God, dude. It's fucking sad.
I just got a message from Paul Lynn. He's I didn't know if he was gonna be at that practice tomorrow or not.
Yeah.
He's down at his place down in Jersey.
It's like, stop talking shit about Travis.
And he's like, you can come down here and we could do some practice.
Nice.
I think he's got a place right on the beach there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Need to get him to throw a party at his beach house.
Oh, I'm sure he would.
Set some tables up out on the beach.
Yeah.
Probably make some money. Get some of them.
Oh yeah, he definitely could.
Oh yeah.
Get a fucking bartender for the night and just serve drinks. New sport, fucking cow tipping. Cow tipping people that are out on their feet and on heroin in Kensington. We could make that happen, but I think we would be shunned upon.
Kate said you need to send her that logo, that 98% shield logo.
Oh yeah.
Make some window stickers and shit.
I would like to do that, dude. That'd be cool.
Yeah, they don't look like they'd be that tough to make.
It's just a shield, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to send. I got it somewhere here. Send me her email or something in a message, and I'll send it to her.
All right. Yeah, I'll send it to you later.
I finally got those koozies, and I ordered a shitload of koozies. I was gonna go give them out for free at Winter Blast. I mean at Keystones.
Yeah.
They came in the next morning.
the next morning.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I was so pissed.
you probably could have went back up there twice if people passed out in the grass.
Yeah, I don't know. I think me, you, and Kate were like the last ones to leave the fucking
Yeah,
field.
and then we went to Paul Lynn's, and
Yeah,
we were there till like I don't know, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
dude, I just did not have the energy. That was a long day.
And then my GPS took me home down some 2-lane country road for like 28 miles before I
Yeah,
got on the interstate. Yeah. I probably shouldn't have had so much Patron that night to drive home.
yeah. Well, that's what I was worried about. I'm like, dude, if I start drinking or I'm already tired, like that's enough to fucking make me fucking crash and burn on the side of the road. But yeah, we were supposed to do this live feed Friday, but then Friday actually was my wife's birthday, so we spent the day out with the little one.
I'm surprised you did that.
Yeah, I know. Well, because Thursday I just fucking had the broken rib thing happen with the internal bleeding, so I felt like shit anyway. And then we went to that museum with her, with the little one, just walking around all day and stuff. And then today was her family threw her a surprise party with an 80s theme, which is, again, why I have all this Cobra Kai shit on.
Oh yeah.
Anything I had from the 80s, I was like, oh, I'll just get a Cobra Kai fucking shirt and a hat. Dude, hold on. This was, I don't know if you can see it. This was the license plate on my truck.
Oh, I seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. Cobra Kai.
Well, from like back in the 80s.
No, just recently till I crashed my truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was my license plate. So I was like, oh, I'll fucking go Cobra Kai for this 80s party. Fuck it.
Nice.
No mercy. But, yeah, so that was my day today. And then I was like, I got to get home in time to do a podcast tonight. We blew it off Friday night. We blew it off Saturday. So, I mean, we didn't do it Friday. And then I was thinking of doing it Thursday, but then the shit with the rib happened. And I was like, man, I'm just not doing this week. But I want to get more on a schedule where we do it every week. You know?
Yeah.
Especially when we get a couple more of the guys on, and then we can start the interviews again. That's always fun. We got big names that have agreed to come on. Like Matt Mass said he'd come on. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Chance Shaw is always willing to come on. Paul Lynn, he'll always come on if we ask. Paul Talbott probably would now. We could get Paul Talbott on here.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure he's a big 98% supporter.
Who?
Devin.
Devin Larratt?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he would come on a long time ago, but he's fucking pretty busy, so we'd have to really work the schedule with him to get him on because of how busy he is.
It was funny that night he did the unboxing with the t-shirt.
Who tried to call me?
I did earlier.
Oh, yeah. Whoops, I missed your call.
Yeah, when the code wasn't working. What happened there?
You know why? Because the live feed froze up. So I shut it down and opened it back up, and it made a new code.
Oh, yeah.
Just continue to do live streams and making content. Broken rib or not, Marcus was in here tonight. That is true. There is one name that funds the masses. He was in here tonight. Yeah.
That funds the masses.
I don't know what that means, but we shall keep making content for sure. That's really how 98 started out, was doing the Zoom meetings and all of us just hanging out
Yeah.
one night a week or whatever.
You didn't get a letter from Italia's lawyer yet, did you?
No. But, that's another thing we could do, dude, is what if we just print out a different cardboard cutout every week and we have them in the fucking podcast? Oh, Dan Schwartz is back. Jesus Christ, Nightmare. Dan the Nightmare Schwartz.
Must have charged his phone.
Yep. That's exactly what happened. Now I gotta look for my light switch.
I mean, it's almost midnight now. How
Yeah.
long have we been talking? These people are probably sick of hearing us.
They're never sick of hearing us.
Nonsense. We have
Nonsense.
1.39K subscribers. About 18 of those are me.
3 of them are me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't even look. Maybe I'm not even subscribed.
Real talk. Marcus literally funds every channel. The guy is a tech guru, judo national champ, and happens to be a huge arm wrestling fan. Well, that's pretty cool. Tell Marcus we said hello. He was in there earlier, though. I did see that. That was cool. I don't know what our watch hours are at, though.
We're not anywhere where we need to be.
Let's see. Let's find out.
All right. Let's see. Is it?
I don't even know where to fucking look. Current subscribers 1,391. Last 28 days watch time hours 203. Let's see. I'll probably have to go to the channel analytics. This kind of breaks it down into how many. This kind of says how many watch hours per video. I need to know the total. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if I can change this to lifetime. Oh, that's just views. Oh, watch time. Total watch time 2,459. So we need to hit 4,000.
Not that far away. Not closer than I thought.
Yeah, Frank, that's what Artem said he does. Like, he'll just pick a video when he was first starting out to get the watch hours. He would just pick a 10-hour video and open it on 6 different screens. You just log out of Gmail and he'd open it on 6 different screens and just let it run overnight, stream through the fucking 10-hour thing on 6 different screens. So it was 60 watch hours. You know what I mean? That's how he did it.
That's a lot of commitment right there. Not everyone has 6.
Schmo has. These guys all have good advice, and they're all very supportive of what we're doing.
Yeah, and that's what
We
I
appreciate.
think about putting out the short little clips is what Jake Ward was talking about too.
I just added Schmo as a moderator. Frank's a moderator. Who else do we got here? Josh Berger, moderator. If there's anybody else that should be a moderator, let us know, guys.
Don't let Chuck Barrow be your moderator.
He's usually on it. You can't moderate if you're. Well,
Dude,
I guess you're kind of good.
I cleaned up that Pennsylvania Armwrestling page today.
Yeah, I saw that, dude. And we were talking about this too last time about doing that for 98 too.
Oh, I started doing it today.
Yeah, like all these fucking, like we get some from like Russia that aren't even in English, and it's just them practicing.
I delete them.
Jake Ward is our friend. He definitely is. Jake Ward actually pops on here now and then, but he's always been helpful. We could get him on here anytime.
Ryan, what's up with the shades?
Well, I was wearing them for my my outfit for my wife's birthday, but I misplaced my prescription weird glasses that I've been wearing, and these are prescription sunglasses. So I can actually see, but I look like a douchebag that's wearing his sunglasses at night.
Gotcha.
You know, whatever.
Life your
A
story.
lot of these guys, dude, like Frank, tons of these guys, like moderate all the channels, like fucking Uncle John's, Jake Ward's,
Yeah.
which is great because we have a good relationship with both those guys because they're both awesome dudes. It was cool to meet Uncle John in person at Winter Blast, and he was a lot smaller than I thought he was going to be, but man, he's a beast on the table, dude.
Oh yeah.
I did not expect that. He was fucking killing dudes.
I think what he pulled? He pulled middleweight all the way up to the super heavies.
He pulled out, yeah, every fucking class that he was eligible to pull, he fucking pulled it.
I think he pulled he registered like 8 arms or something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, Buddy Hale said he'd help out. We'll make him a moderator.
And one of his best performances was in the super heavies.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was too fast for most of them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Which is great, dude. That's fun. I like that. He was a good dude. I had fun hanging out with him.
And they're the kind of guys that'll probably come back to Winter Blast next year.
Without doubt.
You just need to find a better hotel.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Yep. Every freaking hotel that I was trying to work out a deal with was like, oh, I don't know. Fuck you then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, no problem, buddy. It's fun to see these guys come on here because it's like when I go on when I'm late night on the Jake Ward one or the Uncle John one, like these guys are all on there too.
Yeah.
Chatting, showing support for all this stuff, which is great. Love it. Appreciate it.
Hey, we're up to 24 likes.
Are we really? No way.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because I shut it down and refreshed it on my phone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're up to 24 likes.
Yeah, I probably should refresh. Son of a bitch, you're right. That's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Frank said this is our new channel to pimp out. That's great.
Gotcha.
David Mars said 98. Thanks, guys, for hanging out, listening to us ramble on. Talk shit on Travis Bagent. Bagento.
Casey Ant.
Vagina.
Is he anti?
Maybe him or Paul Italia will sue us. Paul probably would have by now, because that last podcast with him was pretty rough.
Did you let that up or did you take it down?
No, I left it.
Did you really?
Yeah, fuck him.
God.
Probably should have took it down, but It would be funny though. Like, what if we did a cardboard cutout of Devin and just like fucking fake interviewed him?
Yeah, right.
Get him to come out to a
Like
98.
once a month, we fucking fake interview just someone huge name that like Levon or something. We're like, he doesn't speak good English, so Chuck Bardo's gonna fucking
I'll translate.
he's gonna translate, and pretty much everything we ask him is a yes. You're like, he means yes by his silence.
Yeah.
I got a record over 98. Over on Devin's forearm. Just fun though. Nice.
Devin's forearm show is hysterical. I love the hype videos.
Oh yeah.
I never get on here much to watch much YouTube really anymore.
I know I slowed down a lot too. I guess having a 2-year-old will fucking do that, but
Oh yeah.
she was a monster today, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but she was naughty.
I used to listen to the Fix on Spotify. I don't know if it's still there or not anymore, but
I still listen to some when I'm driving around. If I'm driving far, I'll put something on.
yeah.
Just listen. Not our own shit because it's awful. Hopefully we'll get better at this as time goes.
We will. In due time.
Schmo said, I don't do Facebook, but you guys have a big following there. When you start getting a regular program with YouTube going, you should check into Restream. We get about 4.5K followers on Facebook in a group. It's a private group. Yeah, about 4,500, I think.
Yep.
Right around there. Which is not bad because if you look at the other groups that are huge, they're all public groups. For a private group to have 4,500 is pretty good.
Yeah, we're right now at 4.4K.
Nice. David Shubitz, dude, get on here, you son of a bitch. Cobra Kai, man.
Listen, shorts, get your ass on here.
I got to, Shubitz is probably out trying to get laid.
Oh, he's pulled Reno 911.
He just stopped in for a second, like. I wonder if that's going to affect. I got to ask Shubitz that today. Shubitz, that practice that we're going to have some challenge matches at is a week before New York State's. Is that going to affect you guys? Hey, Shmo, thanks for the advice. We will definitely look into that and try that. Just got home, finished the school year. Nice. Who wants to bet on whether Schubert has short shorts on right now or not?
He probably does.
I'm sure he does.
I mean, wouldn't you do it if you had those fucking quads? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who wants to come on?
Schubert does not want to see my quads. It would make him cry.
Daniel Uric.
Oh shit, Uric. Get him on here.
Uric's been trying to come on.
Get him on here. Bring
Last
him on.
time he was on, dude, his woman kicked him out and he was like staying in his truck. And I think that became a permanent thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On another podcast, he was accused of being a meth head.
On whose?
On Evan Bourgain's.
Well, that doesn't count.
I mean, I ain't gonna start that shit here, though.
I don't know if Schubert can come on, but I sent him the anyways.
Send your that link. do it, or I'll do it.
What's that? Send who the link?
Daniel Urick.
I did. He asked. He said the link was invalid. I don't know what time he sent me that though.
Wow.
I could check.
Yeah, because the one you originally sent in the chat was invalid. That's why I couldn't get on it first.
He sent it to me. Oh, at like 11:09, like an hour ago.
Well, that should have been good.
I sent it to him.
Or is he still looking at the
Oh,
old
he
one?
still looked at the old one.
Mo says
He probably is in the barn.
Yurik's in the barn right now, 25 beers in.
Oh, I'm sure, dude. He'll come on here and fucking
Oh, yeah.
be a hot mess.
25, that's it, Daniel? Lightweight.
Yeah. He's training for something, another tournament coming up.
But anyhow, I got to get out of here. I got to get some sleep. Go to
Thanks
practice
for coming
tomorrow.
on, dude.
All right, man.
What part
Catch
are
you
you going
guys
to
later.
Are you going to the lethal arms practice?
Probably.
Okay. Well,
Probably.
I will catch you later, dude.
Yep. Catch you guys later, man.
See you, man.
Peace.
And then there was two.
Chuck's a nice guy.
Very good fella. I enjoy him. So, did you see the lovely banter between Dan Bound, Ed, and myself, and I don't know who else was on there? Daniel Allen, I think. No, not Daniel Allen.
On what?
Yeah, Daniel Allen.
What was it on?
It's on Ed's post about
Wait, was it Ed's flexing post?
yeah, that one.
No, I didn't see it. I didn't see you guys arguing, but I did see Ed's post and just thought, oh, Ed's a samurai.
Yo, I gotta tell you, man. I appreciate Ed. Ed, he's a good dude. No doubt in my mind, is he a good dude. He and I, we had our differences in the beginning of our interactions, but we squared it away. He's a good dude. I get down with that. However, there's some fucking bullshit like hate going. For whatever reason, Dan Bound doesn't like me. I don't know why.
There's a lot of people that Dan Bound doesn't like, but he doesn't even arm wrestle anymore, so who cares?
Well, I appreciate him being that ultimate spectator that takes his time out of his day, who doesn't arm wrestle, doesn't participate in the sport, besides being the elite spectator. Appreciate it, man.
Did you see Daniel Allen wrote, how about Ed the Night Terror Cruise? Because night terrors are much worse than nightmares.
Yes. I saw that.
Where did Dan chime in?
Dan Bound?
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Shit, there's all kinds of people in that thread, dude.
Oh, yeah. It's a very interesting, colorful thread.
Yeah. Should we text Dan Urich and be like, get the fuck on here, dude?
Yeah. Why isn't it responding? You already you gave him what you needed. Get his ass up here. You know he's world famous for his lumberjack skills.
Shut up.
Yeah. Daniel Urick. So apparently there's a conversation that Daniel Urick had with Monster Michael Todd, and he tells his wife, Rebecca, it's like, I'm more famous than your husband. And she goes, no, you're not. And he hands her his phone or her phone after he Googled his own name and said lumberjacking. And he's got like this amazing following in the lumberjack world. And apparently the lumberjack world is a bigger world than the arm wrestling world can comprehend. this is all news to me, but I mean, when you live on the West Coast, I mean, what else do you have to do? They don't have access to the drugs we have, and the other creature comforts we have. So they got to fill their time with, I guess, chopping wood and having competitions in that regard, and it becomes a big thing there, right?
Oh, I see all this, dude. Dan's being snarky.
No, Daniel Bounce, Snarky.
That's his nickname.
I didn't even know that was a characteristic trait of his.
Fuck you, but you go. Oh,
Oh, what did I do?
oh, Nashville arm wrestling's in here. Shout out to Nashville. What's up? What's going on down there, man?
Of Nashville?
Is it hot?
I think my buddy Jeff Weir is down there.
It's quite possible.
So I actually had a buddy that I went to high school with. I didn't know this until I was maybe about a year into arm wrestling, but he was like a big name in the New York scene for a while, hanging with Jason Vale and training with him. And I think he lives in like either Tennessee or Kentucky or something like that.
Schmo said Daniel Urich is legitimately an extremely well-known timber faller and builds badass saws. He's in magazines and shit. Well, goddamn, let's look this shit up, dude.
Yeah, let's get those magazine covers or pictures.
93 degrees. Oh my god, dude, that's a nightmare right there. 93 degrees at 11 at night.
That's fun.
Screw that noise. Let's see. Let's look up Daniel Urich.
He's a regular Paul Bunyan.
He is out there, dude. Loggers World Magazine.
Oh shit. He's a regular Paul Bunyan, huh?
Holy moly, dude. We didn't even know.
Superstar over here.
Let's check out some of his saws.
He has songs? Or sawings?
He makes saws.
Red saws.
Yeah.
He said songs, like singing. I was like, that's something new.
Wow. We didn't even know it.
Put it up on share screen, bro.
And it's about to rain, so my balls are sweaty as fuck.
That's just who said that?
That's good to know. Loggersworld.com. That's where I just was. I was looking, like, his whole fucking family is, like, fucking famous.
Put that shit up on the share screen. If we know where to find his ass.
Hold on, I'm looking. He's a saw maker. Let's look.
Post something so that way we can advertise for him on the East Coast.
Let's see. Oh, anyway. I don't want to just read this and not talk on here. But, yeah, that's pretty cool.
You can share that shit, man.
I don't know if Devin had an injury or not, but I mean, he kept on pulling. But man, Levon was just too strong.
I think Devin had an injury. Something in his either bicep or brachioradialis got fucked up based off of how he was holding his arm, protecting his arm afterwards. You know, as a massage therapist, I cue in on things like that, and it's either his bicep or brachioradialis. He fucked something up. Not like career ending fuck up, but he definitely fucked something up.
What's up, Jesse? Jesse Claudio is in the
What's that?
chat.
He's in Jersey, right?
He is a beast, dude. That
I
kid is. He's gonna be a badass. You watch.
don't think I ever had the pleasure of pulling him, but I've met him a few times. I
He was
think.
at Keystones.
Yeah.
Good,
He's
awesome dude. Super nice dude. He, I think me and him started talking on arm bed, and then he came to a Philly practice.
Is he on Jersey?
And dude, what's that?
He from Jersey?
He might be. I'm not sure if he's from Jersey, but I know he goes to the like the practice we were all going to in Huntington Valley. But my work schedule changed, so I can't go to that one anymore. But man, is that kid strong, dude. His wrist, just like a mechanic. So
Oh yeah, there you go.
yeah,
Repetition work done.
that's right. Good dude.
Who else we got in the chat?
Someone said I think his pronator ripped. His tendons are too dry from pancakes. Oh, Jesse said he's from Philly.
Oh,
Devin should take a match against Hermes within 3 to 4 months. Probably.
yeah, I think Arby's is the next thing for him.
Yeah. For sure. Jesse Kensington. LOL. We did talk a lot about Kensington tonight. It's an awful place to go, Dan.
So I've heard.
Yeah.
So I've heard.
Jesse, he's from Philly. He knows all about Kensington, I bet. That is not where you want to hang out. Oh, Nashville Armwrestling. His name's Jesse also.
Oh, what's up, Jesse? Squared.
Everyone in the chat is Jesse tonight.
Huh?
At least we covered talking about King of the Table. We covered talking about Travis fucking vagina and his outburst at Keystones, which was very unnecessary.
Besides that, what'd you think of Keystones, Ryan?
Keystones, I thought it was all right. I don't know. It definitely was not as big as last year.
I agree.
Fighter Frank said to you that he's here and that's all you need to know.
Fair enough, Fighter Frank.
But yeah, Keystones, I don't think it was as big as last year. Last year it was so hot there, dude. It was awesome. And his middle name is Ryan. That's a great name. That's a great middle name.
There you
go. Keystones, I don't think was as big as last year. Last year was hot as balls and miserable. This year it was nice, but it was a little windy. A lot of broken tents.
Mine was one of them.
Yours was one of them, I remember.
Yeah, mine died out right next to yours. Like literally, It just happened right next to yours. It's just, oh, I guess I'm throwing this shit out because
dude, everyone that tried to put one near me, theirs broke.
Yeah, well,
it's like I don't know why, but it was just a windy spot.
What bad juju did you put next to you?
That was awful,
dude.
Does Corey stand a chance against John now? That's a good question.
Corey West?
That's
That's
like one of those questions. Like, did he ever stand a chance? We don't know. Now, who knows?
No.
You know?
I want to see, in all honesty, the match I'm curious about is Todd versus Bazeng.
Oh, yeah. That's going to happen. You know that's coming. These guys are just all pulling each other, getting in matches until they're too old to pull. Or
that's like the match I'm interested in. Toddzilla versus Bazeng.
It'll come.
That will be a serious blockbuster because, I mean, both of them are on a tear right now.
Yeah. It's gonna come because people are gonna want to see that anyway.
Yeah. So I gotta tell you, man, I think how efficiently and effectively and smoothly ran Keystone was, that was awesome. So an awesome experience.
Yeah.
And listen, I lost to more experienced, better equipped arm wrestlers.
Travis's cleft lip.
Yeah.
I may or may not have had that as one of my names on Facebook. But I got shut down immediately. But anyway, carry on.
So a couple of guys in my class actually admitted to me that they were past the clothing allowance. What are your thoughts on that?
They said they were past it and they were
Yeah.
allowed to pull anyway.
Yep.
Not cool. Why would they admit that?
I don't know why they would admit that to me. I'm not going to throw any names in the bus, but I mean, I'm sitting there. I was fully clothed just to put shoes off at 172. And in a 176 weight class. And then I got guys telling me that they're considerably more than me than I was anticipating or expecting to be in.
Yeah. See, that's not cool. I think you can't fuck around with weight class shit. You know? The one thing I didn't like is them doing the pre-weight weigh-ins the night before, like all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
Like different scales, different this, different that. Like that's really tough to be accurate.
Yeah.
You got Dave Shell with like a 3-bar fucking old school fucking sliding scale. Then you got people with digital scales, and everyone's weighing in different locations. They wanted to do that at Winter Blast, and we said no. Everybody was like, "Oh, can we do a weigh-in at our practice for our guys?" and blah. And I was like, "Nope."
And I can respect that because I feel like
I'd rather it just be fair.
Yeah.
You know, show up and weigh in.
Everyone gets the same weight class.
We did do weigh in the night before at the venue.
Yeah, but using the same scale.
Just one, you know, like not fucking 20 locations with different scales, you know? So, you know, whatever.
I'm happy with the performance I had with the guys of experience levels they had.
Yeah.
You know, I'm less than 2 years in the sport. And I didn't get flashed once in a pro level. That says a lot right there.
Yeah. For real.
That says a lot right there. And
no, you've definitely progressed a crazy amount.
I'm proud of that. I will not sit there and say I'm the best because I'm not the best, not yet. But I plan on being there at some point.
Yeah.
Don't know where that point is. I'm not gonna sit there and say, yeah, like within 3 years, this is where I'm gonna be. Listen, I appreciate some of the other projections people have because that just shows that the support and confidence that people built within me. Like Steve Walker, for instance. He said that I'm going to be on national level within 2 years. I appreciate that. Coming from him.
Would you say you'll be a nightmare for people?
I would be a nightmare for anybody on my table. I may not be the one who wins every match, but I will not go down easy.
Yeah.
That's my promise. I don't think I'm going to be the best arm wrestler within the next 2 years of me pulling. Possibly by 5 years. That's my goal. Within 5 years, I hope to be up there. I'm going to be realistic. I still have so much to learn. But I can tell you right now, anybody and everybody who pulls with me from this point on will experience something that they haven't experienced as of yet. They might overpower me. They might outskill me. But I'm not going down easy.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. That's my
Mo said, you need a scale that's calibrated and monitored by you guys. It's a professional and fair thing to do. When you have guys on opposite ends of the spectrum pulling at the pro level. Yeah, I agree there. Any weigh-in should just be fucking accurate and fair. Like these guys that try to fucking text you the night before, they're like, "Bro, I'm 2 pounds away. I'm within the limit. Can you just fucking?" I'm like, no, man. Show up and weigh in, dude. I don't
exactly.
like to play favorites because if you become someone that's known for playing favorites or cheating weigh-ins or doing any weird shit like that, no one's going to come to your tournament.
You'll lose your audience.
Yeah, so I'm not about to throw it all away to do a favor for someone, you know.
Listen, I can
But
tell
if
you
you
right
guys,
now,
I mean, but if you guys want to throw me a 20, no.
I'll tell you right now, as somebody who traveled probably about as far or as long as anyone else to
Yeah.
tournaments off of Long Island.
Yeah.
To get off of Long Island alone, it takes me an hour and a half.
Oh yeah.
So anywhere beyond Long Island, it becomes a 3-hour trip or something like that, plus whatever time it took me to get off of the fucking island. So anybody who's gonna bitch and moan about how long it takes to travel, take note. I travel far, far just to get the trip, get the fucking tournaments. Dave Shell travels, makes my travel look like fucking child's play in that regard. That man travels all over the place. What are you reading?
You do travel.
I do.
Yeah. Dave Shell too.
Yeah.
How big is everyone here tonight? Amateur level.
Who asked?
What's Travis's last name? Fighter Frank asked how big everyone here tonight is.
Like weight class?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm saying that between 170 and 176. I seen that arm fighter ranking system. They got a 172 class. I think I might try to go to their a tournament that has a 172 class because I think I do well in that. And get my name there.
Oh, we're losing you, Dan. You're breaking up.
What happened?
I don't know. You like got all robotic and froze up. I mean,
Better now?
we probably should end this anyway. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah.
You've been on here fucking way too long.
I mean, it'll be good watch hours if somebody ever watches it and gets bored.
Yeah.
Right?
Let me see. But yeah, we've been on here a long time. It's like fucking 3 hours.
What time is it now anyway? I can't even tell.
12:30.
That's not bad. We've been on beta.
We have.
We've done some crazier shit on fucking late night YouTubes.
Yeah. For sure.
What? Derek
Yeah.
didn't come on?
What's that?
Derek didn't want to come on?
Who?
Daniel
I
Europe.
don't know. He had sent me that message an hour prior, so I think I just didn't catch him
Gotcha.
in time. I missed that message back.
What about one of the guys that are in the chat? Anyone of them want to come on?
That's a good question. Feel free to ask them.
Hey guys,
They are all listening.
come on. Spice it up a little bit with us? Come on now. Don't worry. I don't bite. I can't speak for Ryan, but I don't bite. Dude, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, this. So last night I worked security at Citi Field, the Met Stadium. They had a concert. It was Def Leppard, Motley Crue, Poison, Joan Hart, and Joni Jett, and the Black Hearts, and it was fucking awesome, man.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
I got to meet Bret Michaels. He fucking pounded me, and he was standing next to me watching the Motley Crue's female dancers getting on there and singing, and he goes, "What a view!" He puts his arm around me. He goes, "Isn't that a view to look at?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" Fucking Bret Michaels just sitting there, just chumming it up with me, like as if I was his old buddy. I was like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
Sorry, I was reading some of the fucking chat.
What did they say?
Nothing really. Just reading it. Just scrolling back and reading.
Oh, okay.
But anyway.
You into that music at all or no?
What's that?
Are you into that music?
Anything. Yeah.
Poison.
Yeah, absolutely. I was born in 79.
Yeah, okay. So Poison, and then Motley Crue, Def Leppard.
All good stuff.
Yeah, I got to meet all of them live. Like I was literally, I could have hugged each and every one of them.
Nice. We got Matt Glacier as our 98% song maker.
There you go.
Can you hear it? I'll just go to the first 98.
How long is it?
98. Anyway.
How long is it?
I don't know how long the total is. I guess I could look. I got it here somewhere, like the total, the full thing.
I put that on like a loop for my practices because I went live the other day with my practice and it got copyright and took it down. So
yeah, this is our song. So
if I play that on loop in the background instead,
yeah, I love that song, dude. Matt did a cool job when he sent that to me. I was like, dude, this is awesome,
dude. Send me the whole file if you can.
Yeah, I'll find it. I got it here somewhere because I uploaded it onto the soundboard when I got it.
Yeah, just that way I can use that as my background sound instead of playing regular music. Because that sucks when you get a whole fucking video taken down. I know he won't sit there. I think I have the ability to post this shit too, right?
These guys like the song. I should play the whole thing, see what they think.
Yeah, play the whole thing.
It's not that long.
Huh.
But Matt did a badass job, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah, he did.
Especially at one point where he screams 98. Badass.
And the way that Burger put my only pins.
98.
Know the beat because you already
I could listen to this, dude. Yeah. Oh, here comes where he screams 98. That's pretty badass, right? I mean,
Oh yeah,
he just randomly made that and sent it to me. It was like, here you go. I was like, dude, this is fucking cool as shit.
pretty fucking epic. You know what you should do? Just so that people can see what it can be used for. Show them the short from my YouTube channel where with the song that and it being the only pins that Josh Berger made up.
Oh, hold on. Oh, some people are leaving. Oh, shit. What just happened? Buddy Hale's leaving. Yeah, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Catch you
Have a
next
good
time,
one.
dude. Thanks. Schmo said that's dope. Yeah, I think so too, dude. It's pretty cool, right? He just randomly made it too. You know who else made one? What's his name? Mark Giovanetti. He made like a rock and roll version.
Yeah.
Peace, buddy.
Oh, we heard that one.
I put that shit in my in my workout music folder on iTunes.
There you go.
I just listen to it.
Dude, if I put that in my background video, all my background videos rather, I'd love to.
I'll send it to you.
Because I plan on doing those shorts and that'd be awesome to put on the shorts.
Oh yeah, dude. I use them sometimes for the intro and outro on some of the videos we do.
There you go.
Or like tournament when I used to set up my GoPro and just do like a fucking like a time lapse of a tournament.
Yeah.
I put that in the background, just time lapse.
Oh, that's fucking epic.
I did that for Morocco, a couple of Morocco's practices. Which he's got some practices coming up with epic fucking guest list, dude.
Yeah. I'm actually, so the month of August, I'm out of commission for tournaments. I'm actually going to be going to Italy.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah. My father is getting like a retirement package type of deal, and part of that is going to Italy on a big ass trip to take like 8 people and his whole family.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
David March said you should make a music video with clips of your Winter Blast tournament to that song. I think we did last year, but it wasn't a Winter Blast. But yeah, I'll definitely do that. I got to get all the clips together from Winter Blast anyway. But that would be cool. Anyway, we should probably end this, dude. It's 12:40.
Before we end it, go to my YouTube channel and screen share the what's it called? OnlyPins.
I don't know if I can while I'm on this. Because I have the Zoom open and then YouTube open for the chat.
If you open up another window,
Yeah, I can do that.
tab rather.
Just give me a minute. YouTube. Where's, hold on. It's opening under a different email, so I don't have you saved in this email address.
I'm surprised you can still see the keyboard with those glasses.
It's actually not bad, dude. I can see it pretty well.
Impressive.
Hold on. Why did it not bring up your... Okay, which one do you want me to do?
The Only Pins one, or it's called Highlights of 2021.
Videos.
One of the shorts, though.
I don't see it.
You see it?
Nope. What's it called?
Highlights of 2021, or Nightmare Highlights.
Nope.
It's in there.
Oh, wait. I see it. There's no sound on it, though.
What do you mean?
I don't know if the sound's going to play.
I hope it does.
Tell me if you hear this.
I hear it.
You do?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
It was a great application of the song. Mastered beautifully by Josh Berger, who stitches together. He's a graphic artist maven, if you may.
Yeah. Schmo. Get some rest, gentlemen. We'll catch you on the next one. Dang, keep fucking those big dudes up. Nice. Share screen.
I wonder when someone can say, hey, when did Seth Rogen join Cobra Kott? I don't hear it.
Let's see if it'll let me do it.
Nope. Maybe not. Yeah. Don't look crazy over it. I don't know what. Oh, there it is. Oh.
Can you hear the music?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He timed that so perfect at the end with me screaming that it looked like it was like me screaming 98 like that. It was perfect. That's why I wanted to show it to you guys. It was very masterful on Josh Berger's behalf of the timing.
Well, anyway.
So just so you all know, all the viewers who might be watching the tail end of this, if you ever want something like this done to highlight your chins, reach out to Josh Berger. He's been fairly busy with his own personal work, but at some point in time, he'll get back to you.
Yeah. All right, well, let's end this thing, dude, or we're never gonna get off this. And we'll do it again next week.
You all have a good one.
Thanks everybody for coming on and supporting us. We appreciate it.
Buenos nachos.
Hopefully our content will get better as we get better at this. But
We'll get better.
we'll get those watch hours up, and we appreciate you guys helping us do that, man. It means a lot.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
That's right. Later.